Hello, 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 hello. I kind of anticipated streaming a bit, a little bit later, but I think they're pushing their schedule up on the Pokemon side, so I kind of have to adjust to their schedule. How's everybody doing? Are we looking forward to the finals? Or should I say the finals? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I'm just trying to keep everything up and try. I actually have, by the way, chat, the 2 lists, believe it or not, for this. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I had to kind of throw this all together last minute. Just give me a second. All right. So obviously the way the finals are going to work, we're going to start off with it'll be the juniors and then the seniors and then the masters finals. So it's going to be quite a long stream, I think. But I want to give it all. I want to go through all of it, get it all covered. That's the plan for today. Let me get some tunes on, shall we? Let's get some music on, as always. All right. Let's see how the cam is looking. Big box. Fixed up. Looking good. Let's get some levels adjusted. Let me also get chat. Hey, gotta make sure chat's in here, you know what I mean? How are we all? Hello. All right. Let's get you. Chat, what's the... Do we know the decks that are... Oh, hold on. I need to change my filters quickly. Ready? Now I sound different. Hopefully better. Tiger, chill with the spam, bro. Chill with the spam, Tiger. I won't do the same track, okay? I won't do the same track this time, I promise. All right. Chat here. Lovely. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you. That was a bit spammy. Lincoln, hello. Clinton, Mike, Cameron, Trip, Chris, Oscar, Lutamaster, Clinton, Mr. CBJ, hello again. I haven't seen you in a bit. LL, hello, Tiger, Lucas, Pablo, Toby, Charlie, Lucas, Spectre. How are we all? We're all looking forward to some TCG finals action. The stage looks mental, by the way. Just going to point that out. It looks absolutely crazy. Wish I was there, getting mad FOMO. But really nice production boost, you know? I'm really happy with it. Watching in bed low. Hope I don't fall asleep too soon and miss anything. Wake up. Done my job. Piper still in? No. The finals will be Riley McKay and Justin Newdorf. Justin Newdorf in his first Master season, apparently, which is nuts. It is nuts. But we've just got the opening section of the juniors right now. As soon as the game starts, I'm just going to switch over to it and we will start watching some TCG action. I don't know what the decks are actually in the juniors, so I'm curious as to what they are. I just know the finals, and that is Dragapult Gardevoir. Also, just saying quickly right now, how many people told me I was wrong when I predicted Gardevoir to win? Granted, it hasn't won yet, but there is a Guardian in the finals. So that's what I'm personally rooting for. Because I don't like Dusk. I don't like the Dragapult, right? All I'm saying is I said Guardy would win. And everyone was like, no, it can't win. What are you talking about? No. Here we are. It could still happen. You're still unbeaten at Worlds. Are you there yet? Is Gabriel in the finals? No. It's starting. I can see. Don't worry. As soon as the TCG table hits the screen, good to go. Thanks for the heads up, though. But I can see it. I've got it right in front of me. And we'll go straight for it. Chat, press 1. If you're rooting for the Guardian in the finals, or 2 if you're rooting for the Dragapult. Not for this game, but in the final one. Gabriel's on the seniors? I thought Gabriel wasn't... Oh, no, he's still... Gabriel, wait. Oh, I thought Gabriel was... Oh, yeah. I thought Gabriel was in the seniors division, but this is his last. Sorry, I thought he was in the Masters division. This is last year in the seniors, right? Oh, is he in the World's Finals on the seniors? That's crazy. Bro, he's going to tear it up in the Masters. He's going to absolutely tear it up. Clay, do that on my streams where I improve decks and stuff. That's where I do that kind of stuff. As always, boys, if you want to support me, membership, the goal is 20 today, as we do. If you want to support me directly, you can gift memberships, !gifted, anyone in chat if you're interested. Yeah, last year seniors. Okay, yeah. For some reason, I'm always confusing this. Like, I also thought the rules were going to be the same. Sorry, the new rules as well for this. But this is the last event of the season. Then it's going to all change, right? Gardevoir's probably going to win, but I'm prepared to see Polt take it. Listen, if Gardevoir wins, someone's got to gift me like 5 subs or something, bro. Because I legit predicted that. And I was like, I just have that feeling. I was like, no, it's not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Make the call. Maybe don't count your Torchics before they hatch. Hey, Clinton, what are you talking about? What you talking about? All right. And they're just getting their decks out now. You got the casters on the screen. We're just chilling. Pokemon built the meta against Dragapult. That's why I want Dragapult to win. Did they, though? Polt is still probably the best deck in format. And even after, it's looking like, even after the Mega set comes out, it's still looking like best deck in format. Lily's Clefairy? Yeah, but you need something. Like, you got to have something against Polt. That isn't making the meta after Polt. Printing a counter isn't suddenly making the meta against Polt. The fact that a counter exists and it's still, you know, that big is crazy. Right, here we go, boys. Let's watch this game. I don't know what this deck is. What these decks are. We're about to find out. This is the juniors. Guardian won how many regionals, though? Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're comparing the two. But you were just talking about Polt in isolation, right? Drago versus Raging? Doesn't Raging just take this all the way? My favorite new Mega Pokemon. I haven't tried them out yet, but my favorite... I do like the look of Kangaskhan. I don't know. Kangaskhan always has funky cards, you know, and I love that. But I am also pretty fond of Venusaur. It seems like Venusaur's getting some good loving. So I don't remember. No, I do remember the last time Venusaur was ever played properly, and that was Venusaur Genesect from Shining Legends. You're talking like 2018, right? It's been that long since like a Venusaur has been good. When's the last time Blastoise was good, though? Blastoise getting no love. Manectric. Mm-hmm. Mega seemed like a flop. Well, you got to bear in mind this will be the first. This will be the first of the Mega era. We're going into a new era of stuff. So, like, if you remember the tag team era, we're like starting that again, but for Megas. So we got the first ever tag teams weren't that great. So you wait and see. It's probably going to take over the format. Blast Move for the $5. Thank you. You remember that Radiant Blastoise deck you made about 2-3 years ago? I played that against you. I beat your world to it. Been a fan ever since. Oh, Blast Beast. I know what you're on about. Yes, you're talking about the one where I reuse it, right? Reusing Radiant Blastoise. That was such a fun deck, man. GG's on that game. Oh, man. I'm so buzzing. I've got coffee. Oh, I do need to shut my window. Hold on. Let's see if I can make this happen. Hold on. This is gonna either be a disaster or I don't know. I'm scared. Okay. We survived. We survived. It's fine. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Get a fan on. Actually, no, I'll do that on another break. It's fine. All right. Bolt, in my opinion, just takes this easy, no? But I'm curious to see how Dragapult plays against Bolt. Because here's the fun thing about watching the stream with me, right? Most of you are probably going to be more knowledgeable about this game Only on this occasion. I don't say I'm the best in the world for nothing. I am the best in the world. I'm vicariously spirit bombing, giving them my energy. Whoever wins, I give it to them. All right. No. Yeah, I spend all my time on rogue decks. I barely ever play meta, which is kind of funny, right? So a lot of the interaction is going to be quite interesting to me as well, funny enough. I mean, I've seen enough of it, you know, to know how it all works and all that, and played against it enough and tested them out, but you know, I'm happy Zorak did so well. Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, I'm glad with that. Hope stage 2 megas pop off. Well, they're gonna have to wait and see. Naturally, I think I would expect basics, but I think what I'm hoping they'll do is they'll print basic megas with kind of like mid attacks, and they'll print the really strong, good mega attacks on the evolutions, right? It's looking to be that way already. I mean, Lucario's looking pretty good as well, though. And it's not stage 2, although stage 1. You're not wrong, Clinton. You ain't wrong. All right, they're getting set up. It's taking a hot sec, though. Bolt versus Bolt. If Bolt bricks set up, Dragapult will win. If Bolts gets Teal Mask and Rotom first, Bolt will win. Well, that's obviously a lot more to it, right? But you're just saying there's a greater advantage. Oh, Feraligatr, how you doing? Let's look at the prizes. Tudra Cloak, but that's not the end of the world, especially with it being down there at the bottom left. These prizes they're okay. I'd say the Tudra Cloak are the ones you'd probably worry about. Koraidon could be a thing as well. Fez being gone also is a bit of a... Well, actually, Dreepy, Tudra Cloak, and a Fez is kind of rough pricing, but it's not the worst. It's just a bit rough. Just a bit on the rough side. Let's see how it goes, eh? Let's see how it pans out. Also, chat, I do plan to have a video out tonight as well, but it all depends on how this stream goes. If it goes over the upload time, I'll delay it till tomorrow. But if this ends before then, I'll probably just upload it and see. I love Annihilate, bro. I think Annihilate's such a cool Pokemon. Right. We have the Ogerpon ready to go with that Teal Mask. Interesting. I think it's going to be the Teal Mask Ogerpon that's going to be the biggest liability, right? So I'm sure you'd want to limit that as much as you can. You know, being able to take a full price turn, you know, by hitting something like a Raging Bolt and then just going for the Teal Mask. Curious to see if Yuka, who's playing the old Bolterino, you know what I mean, is playing any sort of booster capture. You don't really see that in Bolt now, do you? You know what I mean? No gifted yet? Sam, bro, what can I say, bro? It's okay. If gifteds come stream, maybe you'll get it. But for now, I was going to say, let me take a selfie. Hair balloon on the pole, attachment there. You want to find Badoo, right? Come on, we know how it works. You want to get budding with it, don't ya? Yeah, the lighting is a bit weak, huh? Yesterday it wasn't this dark, though. I think it's the stage. That's what it is. It's the stage. All right, so we've got Night Stretcher, Research. We've got Monkey Dory. I believe that's a Dusclops or Dusknoir in hand. So no Badoo. That can go a long way if... I said Yuka, it's Yuya. You can get some stuff. Oh, Crispin, hello. Oh, yeah, bro, you're farming. All right, so you just obviously go into Bolt and just start sniping. Oh, this is kind of good for Yuya already. So what's attached to that pole? Is that a Luminous? No, it's Hair Balloon. Oh, yeah. You just literally charge up. Charge up your old, your Donny. Snipe on that left side Dreepy with the fire. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro. To be fair, Badoo wouldn't have changed this, right? He had Crispin in hand, ready to go. Crispin there. Obviously, you Teal Dance. No, you're going to attach. Oh, no, yeah, it's for every... Yeah, no, of course. It's for every energy attached to it. What am I on about? Surprised you didn't get a fighting energy or a lightning. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Bold players, correct me. This is already scary. You might just have to research, Jose. I mean, play out your hand and research, right? Go for stretcher. Oh, has he got 2 stretchers? Stretcher again, fire, attach. And then just research, yeah. Okay. That seems about right. But you need something. Do you know what's funny? It's just like Shaman, you know? But sadly, Shaman just doesn't get the... people just don't respect bench damage enough. Well, I mean, it's valid, right? Obviously, you have Neo upper. That's what you've got to rely on here. So, retreat, Badoo, and pray, basically. Kind of looks like I'm the person on the left. Yes, I'm playing Dragapult. That'd be me. For the win, TCG. So at this point, you just want to get... Oh, he's got Latias in hand. Okay. Just Latias retreat. But then again, he's obviously considering his bench and stuff, right? Yeah, no Dracloak. I mean, no Dracloak wouldn't have changed anything. If double Dracloak would have. But with single, no. Because if they got the retreat, you just KO the Dracloak anyway. So at this point, it's all Baby Raging Bolt right now. Taking over. I mean, the runtime's so long, it might not even be worth considering scooping at any point, really. It's the finals, man. Also, you got to consider age as well, right? Owner coming through. You's got to draw 4 here. 6 for Jose. So I saw Poffin, Stretcher. We saw Psychic, saw Dragapult there. Still no Dracloak. Do you know what it is? It's the double Dracloak prize. That's what it is. You got to remember that Jose prized double Dracloak here. You know what I mean? We know he has 1 Dreepy because he's obviously prized a Dreepy. So he's only going to get 1 Dreepy here off this Poffin. It's kind of rough, man. You drew 5? I didn't see. This is what some GLC games look like. Baby Bolt has a nasty habit of destroying setups. Yeah, even in standard, it's doing it, eh? It's doing its thing. I would be Jose. Yeah, so the pricing, I'm covering it. It's GP, Fez, and then you can see the bottom 4 there. So, a bit rough. You can't even get a Fez out and try and draw a little bit more, you know? It's just bad. Although... I don't know, man. I think it would have been nice to have the double Dreepy here, right? Just to give you some solidarity on your board, but not being able to do that is rough. I can't see I don't know the list, so I don't know what search they're going to have out there for Dracloak, or what Dragapult typically plays. I do have the Masters Finals list, actually. Hilda? I guess you can find some Hildas, yeah. That's interesting to know. Okay. Just going to go for the 1 Dreepy then. How's there? And the Duskull. 2 prizes behind, though, without an attack. I'll be real. It's going to take a miracle for Jose to pull anything off. He's got to pull off some Ionos, man. You can't really go for Gust Trap until Latias is down. So there's that. Okay, so what's that? That's Luminous. So he's got Luminous. Was it Luminous Psychic? Was it another Stretcher I saw there? Luminous Psychic, Stretcher, and Boss. I'm assuming this is very similar to the list that I'm seeing right now. Usually plays 4 Stretch. I do have the list. So I basically, there's someone on Twitter who managed to deduce it for the finalists and put them up. I'm obviously using it as a resource. The ethics of it, though, I don't know. But then I guess at that point, if you were in the finals of the World Championship, you'd have enough data to look over those. Well, would you, though? It depends if they've been on stream. Yeah, I don't know. He plays out of your home leagues? Oh, bless. Good to know. I'm sure Yu Yu's just good as well. They're both. I just remember Raging Bolt is going to die early with Seda rotating. Seda's not rotating yet, is it? I mean, yeah, well, anything ancient or future is gonna go by the time any sort of rotation. Well, they don't do it when they do it at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, Brock's scouting coming into play here. They get themselves Dracloak. Probably just get another Dracloak out. Yep, looking like that. I should move this over here so I can see better. That's fine. 2 Dracloaks. And what do you do here? I mean, that bolt is hitting what? Is he in 120 to the bench? God. You just got to grab Luminous there, no? Oh, my lord. All right, at least you know you have 1 Dragapult coming out soon enough. You know, that's it. Oh, bless, man. Oh, bless him. That's rough. Yeah, we're watching the juniors right now, Tambro. Okapon's just getting charged up, but it's all baby Raging Bolt, man. Absolutely stealing the show. They're moving so professionally, yeah. A lot of people you see who play at this level learn from quite a young age. Gonna resend it next game. Oh yeah, like Jose's definitely losing here just because of a bad opener, and obviously Prizing and Yu Yu just having an absolute, just having the gas. Definitely, they're both probably just very good players overall. Well, hence, you know, you get to a finals. You know, you're pretty sure you're good. You say they're better than me. I'm the best of all time. No one's better than me. When will I drop that bit? Never. It's not a bit, it's facts. So that Dracloak didn't offer anything, did it? I don't think it did. Puffin, Luminous. Oh, you have Hilda. You have Hilda. So you can Hilda. You can get Dragapult with the Neo Upper Energy. And I guess you just ping some damage on... Well, there's a Hoothoot there with 60. Yes, I know, I'd block. There's a Hoothoot there with 60. So do you take the 2 prizes or do you ping... Teal Dance? The Teal Mask, sorry. What do you do here? Because they're going to have knocked out anyway. But I guess you probably still go for the knocked out because you don't want them to have double knocked out because that could really just win them the game, right? Especially considering that Yuya does... do you know, it'd be so good for an Iona right now. I don't think he has it, though. He's already played supporter anyway. Do you go for the knocked out? Yeah. Yeah. You don't want him to have a crazy play. So we see Koraidon. So we can just come in with Koraidon if it gets dire. Energy switch there. Straight into not even pausing, bro. That said, what, can you Nest Ball Sada maybe? You've got to hit a big number, though. Nest Ball Vessel. He's probably got Sada in hand then. In comes Nest Ball. Big bolt's going to come in. Obviously, you're going to then Vessel. You can obviously just get yourself... Say obviously one more time, Shawnee boy. Get yourself the Attach Return and a Grass Energy. It's probably what you want. So you can go for a Teal Dance. And then attach Sada, Teal Dance, retreat, win. So if he's got Sada in hand, it's GG right now. Pretty sure of that. There we go. That's going to be it. I don't even think he needs to Teal Dance here. Just attach retreat, right? Got lightning in hand. We see that. I think he has lightning in... What? He has lightning in hand, right? What? Oh, no. Did he misplay? I think he misplayed. Or did he attach already? Oh, bless. Go on. Get the lightning, you are. Come on, son. Drop that Fez. Get lightning off top deck. Never punished. Never punished. I can't see anything because of this camera. Okay, Teal Dance. Go on. Get the lightning. Get the lightning. I can't see anything. Oh, it's grass. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess you just swim with Koraidon. Bless his heart. Unlucky. You got to bear in mind, man, you're in a center stage in a stadium, right? You're in an arena with people sitting around you, lights on you. At that age, man, already what he's doing is super impressive. So the misplay you cannot be unhappy about. That's a shame. I guess you just attach the Koraidon, go for Prime Catch. Maybe take out Duskull to prevent any sort of weird, like, Dusknoir plays. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely the second best option there. Okay. I still think he wins, granted, if I'm honest with you. In reality, he's just toying with his opponent. How old are they? I don't actually know. At age I was eating dirt, as I do to this day. Exactly. That's it, Danny. Can't be too hard on him. Bless. I still think he's got it, though. Do you know what, though? I would imagine, right? I don't know how you see this as a kid, but I know as an adult, usually it's after kind of making a mistake that you tend to ease up a bit more because, like, you're worried about making a mistake. But when you make it and then realize you're fine, you tend to, like, lax a little bit and be like, oh, okay, you know, I've made a mistake, but I'm still here, you know? So that hopefully helps reduce whatever pressure he might be feeling, if he is feeling any. Which I'm assuming he is. Or maybe it's just excitement, you know? It can happen. All right. What are you going to do then? Jose, capitalize? Just take a knockout? Where you put in a 6? I'm assuming you're spreading it out between the Ogerpon and the Latias and stuff, or the Raging Bolt or something. Put 4 on the Bolt, 1 on the Ogre. 1 on the Fez, right? That's probably the way to go. You also... Well, that said, you also could just put... Can you put 3 on a Noctowl? You can't put 3 on a Noctowl. Jet Headbutt? Was it a Jet Headbutt? Oh, but he's got it, right? Oh. Please tell me you have Lightning in discard pile. Oh, retreat. Was that a retreat pass? Wait. I think it was. Oh, no, Fez draw. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. Didn't he just research, though? Oh, wait, what did he play? Because he drew a lot of cards. He had Vessel in hand? Did he? Oh, and also no electric in a discard. That's very true. And look, this is so smart. You're bringing up, you're not KOing it. And now, next turn, Jose can win. Jose, no. Oh, wait, you're knocking it out, but you can set up a... Oh, you've activated Fez, though. Wait, so he has Vessel in hand? Oh, he got it with boss. Okay, there you go. Whoa, that was getting scary for you, yeah, but he got there. He got there. He got there. All right. I was trying to figure out, it's hard to tell what's going to happen when you don't know their hand, but that was scary. That was very scary, but he pulled it through. Oh, he burst roared. Oh, I see. I was like, how's he drawing that many cards? Love eating dirt pie, don't we all? Yeah, huge start though from Yuya. Yeah, he did boss. Yeah, he bossed the old The baby. The buzz baby. Do you know what? I think I relate so much to you there. The amount of times I have a play and I just don't, like, I'll misclick and get it wrong, or I don't see it. And then I'm like, oh, crap. Now I've got to take like 3 or 4 turns to try and get the win and like just miss by that much. You know, I've been there, man. Many a times. As a child, I yearned for the Roblox while these people are playing competitive TCG. Hey, built different, eh? Built different. Babybot did all the work, man. Heavy lifting. Heavy lifting. Okay, this is probably going to be more of an accurate game now. I'm assuming Jose is going to go second, right? And it's all about whether Bolt can get, or Yuya can get out those Hoot Hoots. That's what you need. You need to get a Rotomite, you need to get some Hoot Hoots out. And you can go pretty strong going first if you get them out. So that's what it is for Jose. Yuya. Sorry, Yuya. Jose, just get some Dreepies out. Get some Dreepies out. My normal streaming time? Yeah, the TCG finals were later. Sorry. Yeah, later. I was going to say earlier. They were later. They were later. Well, the Bolt surprise just to see what happens. Flip it on him. You know, yeah, it's your turn now. Bless. All right, Jose going for a second, I assume, right? They didn't show us the pricing. Oh, they're not setting it up yet. Wait, have they? They have. Why are they not showing us the prizes? Did they show it and I missed it? I'm pretty sure they didn't, right? Okay, I guess they're not showing it. They'll probably show it on a graphic, but unless I missed it, I must have missed it. No, do you know what? I'm trusting my instinct. Look at that, though. That is a Rotom. That's a Rotom. Big, big, big. Starting the Teal Mask and having a Rotom in hand. So huge. You just need to prepare for Badoo now, basically. Play down your items. Try and set yourself up to be able to attack with probably Baby Bolt next turn. So you get Baby Bolt down. Looking good. Obviously, grab yourself some Hoot Hoots and Noctowls. Probably 2 Hoot, one Noct, right? Yeah, get those bad boys out. Lovely. Every time you see him, reminds you how bad you are. Well, you got to realize, you know, these are very talented kids. You know? They could have very, very good long careers, you know? All right. Fighting there. Pretty set to go, right? No energy in the discard pile, but Crispin. I can see the Crispin value now. You can just instantly get Baby Bolt up. Gonna retreat. Interesting. Oh, no, that's correct. Yeah. Because you don't want to have 10 on that Teal Mask, because that could be a problem. All right. Oh, no, there is okay. And that also puts an energy discard pile. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, because it allows, that's actually really smart. It still allows you to Sader. So you could, like, Sader attach Lightning and then just pop off. Or Crispin, you have 2 roots now instead of 1. I like that. Go to Team Evo angle. Does the list play Team Evo? A lot of Dragapults aren't. Ah, there's the prizes. So he's prized 2 Dracloak again? No. Not again. Oh, brother. Okay, just get your Dreepies down. One of the Dracloaks is just on the bottom end, okay? It's on the bottom end, but that Raging Bolt is going to keep punishing you. What you got to do is just try and get all your Dreepies out. That's your goal. You want to, if he had the option, I don't know, see, it depends what he's got in his hand. My ideal would be like, I want 4 Dreepies down. I don't want to have to worry about finding a stretcher and finding this and finding that. Just give me 4 Dreepies. Let me double cloak next turn and see what I can do. Or try and pop off with a Candy Neil upper energy. To be fair, that's probably the best out. But seeing that bolt, man, that bolt is just... That baby bolt is cooking. Dracopult players, time to start playing a Shaman in your deck, huh? Just 1 copy. Can change a whole tide of a matchup. And what do you lose? You know, lose a Night Stretcher. It's fine. You know. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. All right. He's obviously having a little deck check here. Chat. Who do you think's going to win this game? Now seeing how it's going. 1 for Yuya, 2 for Jose. I want to see how many people are backing Jose still. Even with the extra. The double. Dracloak. Prizing. I always love an underdog, me. I think I want Jose to get a win here, just because I support an underdog, and he's obviously on the downside instantly. That said, we haven't seen New Year's prizing, so we don't know how Yuya's doing. And obviously, the game isn't just prizing, but pricing can go a very long way. And it's why it makes so much sense what... I'll probably look at that briefly and have a chat about it after this game, this finals round. It was Jake Gearhart who made a tweet that I liked when he was obviously talking about, you know, draw 12, put 6 in the prizes, keep 6 in your hand, you know? Instead of doing the whole, what we normally do of draw 7, prize 6. Right, there's Seda. Without even needing the Noctowl. Draw straight into the lightning. Oh, no. Yep. You need a miracle. You need... If you have Candy in hand, just Hilda. That's such a cloak. But the thing is, it's not going to be enough. The hand must be rough to instantly evolve into a cloak like that. You're probably thinking you want Night Stretcher. Likely finds it. Oh, it's just the same thing over again, isn't it? Bless him. But remember... All it takes is a misplay from Yuya, just like the last, and it can turn it. It can turn the tide, so you never know. Iona coming in with a stretch. I've not got the best music for this, have I? Hold on. Sure. Another 3P. That scene now is looking so much better. Obviously, you still have to deal with the double cloak. And you still probably attach energy. There is Pulse as well in hand. Are you benching that 3P? Yeah, you are. Okay. Doesn't even act. Just probably got a bit of a bricked hand here, but just taking out 3Ps. Punching them as they go. Dracloak back. Research and Poffin. Do you just hard research here? Hilda. Luminous. He has Dracopult in hand, I know that. So you can just get his other Dracloak, right? Yeah. Okay, that's more stable. Now we're looking more stable. But the only issue is it's 3 prizes behind right now. 3 prizes. It's rough, man. Got Neo. But putting Neo to the bottom. And attaching to... Wait, did he take Neo or did he put it... Oh, no, he did take Neo. Okay, I was confused. So that should be pretty indicative. The fact that you've attached to Yuya... Sorry, you've attached... It's crazy, like, my brain goes... I think my brain relies on my sight too much. I looked at Yuya and then said it. Brother, what am I talking about? The fire on that Dreepy is to bait Yuya to some degree, or is probably just optimal anyway. But if anything, you're Yuya, right? You want to take out that Dreepy, not the Cloak. So I don't think it's a bait play. I think it is just a better board state setup. You know, it's like, yeah, if you take that out, fine. The energy goes, but I still have 2 Cloaks, and I still have Neo Upper. But you just got to take 3 prize cards. And there's not been a single Noctowl used yet. Granted, there is a Noctowl at the bottom of the deck. We know that from an Iono earlier. I'm pretty sure. Attached to you. Bro. What is blood doing over there? All right. Holucha could be cheeky. I like the Holucha. Get rid of one of those Noctowls, you know? Could be really big. All right. Dragapult out. Neo on. Definitely Holucha. Ping the double Hoot Hoots. Ah, okay. Probably just sitting there going, well, you're going to have a Noctowl next turn. It's pointless. I'll put the 10 there so I can deal with that later. I like it. I prefer it. And just a hard research. I think that's 2 Dragapult in the discard pile as well. If I'm right. Oh, I may have missed. Is that 6 or 7 cards? That was 7. Okay. Come on. Come on, Jose. You can pull this off. You can do it. Listen, love Yuya, but I'm an underdog man. Dusclops coming out. Do you do anything there? Item locking again, are we? What is the thought process of that? Chat, can you help me figure that out? Why did he item lock again and not go for Neo? I guess it's probably acting on the idea that your opponent has been constantly playing no cards and just sniping, which is basically indicating he's got a dead hand. And also maybe to prevent Satyrs. You say stall, but Yuya still has game on board. All Yuya has to do is take out literally that Holucha. Granted, you can evolve your Cloak to Dragapult, so it's not going to be that easy. And I think you do evolve your Cloak to Dragapult here. So is Jose going to try and pivot between 2 Dragapults at some point here? Maybe I'll hard at Iona, maybe? That's true. Yeah, maybe that's the game plan. The game plan is just to, like, go heavy on the comeback. If that one Badoo attack pays off, that's crazy. That is so big brain. I mean, Jose's got that big brain. He did the old jet headbutt last game to prevent Fez. And also prevent Satyrs. He's a smart lad. I think you stretch for Dragapult here. And do you Badoo again? Oh my god. I think he's trying to find boss, right? There is boss in hand. I'm thinking maybe now with hindsight, obviously hindsight's 2020, right? Would it have been better to Holucha both Hoot Hoots? No. I mean, it might have been if next turn he still finds no way to get Noctowl out. What is he top deck? We don't see. Oh, it's a Nest Ball, and that's offline. Oh, wait, is Noctowl already there? Yeah. Was it Noctowl already there? Area 0. Debating E-Switch. It's offline, so you can't play it. It is item locked. Yeah. Just going for another 0. Are we going to see the Chen Pao play? If he plays it, I don't know if he does. Okay. Crispin. I guess what you want to do here is try and get another Raging Bolt down and have 2 attackers that can effectively take a 1-hit KO and Dragapult. And if you establish that, then no matter what Dragapult does the turn afterwards, it doesn't matter. So it seems like the right move is to try and get another big Bolt down and an attachment. But he already attached, so... Wait, he just bounced his own area. Can you do that? Oh, that was a jamming tower. I see. Okay, there's Big Pult. What do you want to achieve here? What's your goal? Your opponent's got 1 prize card to take. And bear in mind, that Holucha's on the board still. So, you have to take out Baby Bolt here. There's no choice. There's no choice. Iono to 1, obviously. Yeah, there's the big Iono. This could be interesting. But the thing is, that Bolt is 1 energy away from a 1-hit KO. Simple. So maybe Yuya didn't need to establish a second Bolt. Yeah, why did I think that? Of course you didn't need to establish it. You only need the 1 to take the KO, and it's not going to get knocked out by Dragapult anytime soon. Yeah. What is blood waffling? He finally gets such a cloak. Or does he? Wait, what? Wait, why am I confused? Oh, he KOs the Bolt, but he's just doing damage counters. Right. Did he draw the energy? No. He still has to draw for turn, right? I don't think it matters. Oh, no, that is draw for turn, yeah. Oh, I think he drew... Oh, did he double draw there? It doesn't matter because he had it, right? Okay, GG. Chat, what's that? Illegal card. Wait, was that prizing? Did prizing decide that? I'm probably going to say no. I think it played a role. But I think Yu is just a good player. Establishes Baby Bolt super quickly. Crazy, man. World champion. What a dub. What a dub. Hella crazy. Well, Bolt won Worlds. Yes, it did. Is that your copium? Only on the junior side? Still, a win is a win, right? A win is a win. Problem was Notra Cloaks. He couldn't eliminate the threat in time. There's no point to use Holucha and don't attack with Pult. Maybe he was planning to attack with Pult and changed his mind. How's the kid not flipping out right now that you won? Some people process things differently, especially kids. You know? Sometimes things like that don't even hit as real. You're like, what? You try and process it. Should have put more pressure with Pult before he got... Yeah, I was thinking the turn before he used Pult, he was going to Pult. Take out a Hoot Hoots. What came through my mind, which would have been maybe a good idea, was to essentially Gus KO one Hoot Hoot and then take out the other Hoot Hoot. So just turning off all Noctowls, which could be massive, right? So maybe it was a situation of how, like, deciding which lines to take and maybe changing as you go rather than kind of following a stronger line of play. Maybe, but I still think like prizing was really big there. You know, by the time he got set up, he was 4 prizes behind. It was just too much. Pult kind of needs a Shaman. I mean, Shaman is like the easy way, right? Danny, I don't think any Pult players have tech with Shaman. They're just not... I think Pult players can just say if they got Raging Bolt, they can still win. Even with Baby Bolt doing its thing. Because usually... with the whole Hilda Candy. You can get Dragapult turn 2 Neo upper relatively, I won't say comfortably, but enough. You know? So it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. Yeah, so let me pull up the tweet that I saw, and it was interesting. From Jake Gearhart. From the old Gear Man himself. All right. Geary. So he put up a tweet here that let me. Oh, it's already up. That's fine. Yeah. So he said this is when we looked at, I think it was Piper. Yeah, Piper's 3 Gimme Gold prize, which basically lost her the game. And I think this was top cut at this point, so knocked her out of top cut, if I'm correct. And the immediate tweet was this, which I do agree with. So he said, once again, hold on, I'll be fine on the music front. Hold on. Where's my music? Are we fine on it? Yeah. So he said, yeah, it's once again time to praise. Draw 12, choose 6 for hand, shuffle 6 for prizes. And his idea behind that is it reduces unplayable games due to prizes, like the Piper one, and like the 2 ones we saw here for Jose. Reduces unplayable games due to dead hands. Oh, dead opening hands, I guess you could say. Eliminate prize checking time wasting. Adds a major skill test in its place. So I'm assuming he's saying like it, because prize checking itself is a skill test, there is still a skill test in deciding what you want to prize, because that could punish you later on, right? So if 6 instead of 7 still makes hands too powerful because of the extra cards seen, match TC Pocket and make it 5. So I'm assuming he's also saying that draw 7 is too powerful at the start. Don't know how I feel about that. Not had enough time to think about it. So I'm all for this. Personally, I'm all for this. You know? It seems reasonable. It seems completely reasonable. You know, it still has that skill element to it, whilst reducing a lot of problematic situations and allowing randomness to be less of a factor. You know? Have they announced any new cards yet? I don't know. I haven't seen any. I don't hate that incentivizes more counterplay through text as well, because if you don't need them in certain matchups, you can just prize them. Exactly. So let's say, you know, you play Shaman and you're not playing a matchup where benches, you know, you got Shaman top. You go, oh, I'll just prize that Donny. You know what I mean? The match is going to start soon, is it? We're fine. We're chill. Okay, here's what I'll do actually. Can I? That'll be fine. It'll start when it starts. I'll be ready for it. So someone says down here, what do you do about cards like Chansey or any item cards that let you take more prizes? Would you ban those? Oh yeah, because being able to choose them to be in your prizes could be. Yeah, imagine you play 4 Chansey, right? And you're like, do you know what? Hold on. If I get 4 Chansey, I'm just going to put all 4 in the prize. Would you ban those 13 draw or have people shuffle the 6 prizes and put them down? The prize gets shuffled when they put them down. Chansey specifically may still need a ban. Not sure about expanded, but overall making it twice as likely to prize something would open up the design space more for effects like Dream Ball and Treasure Energy to see play. Oh, I guess, yeah, because you know what you're being... That's true. I like that. But yeah, stuff like Chansey or any card that is like being taken from the prizes. Oh, we got Gabrielle. That's going to be great to see. That's like... That's valid. Hey, Key. Key, a Charizard deck did get top 4. Was it top 4, chat? Maybe it gives you too much control. No. More control, the better. You want to reduce randomness as much as you can in a competitive environment, right? You want randomness to be as little as a factor as humanly possible. They're afraid of Snorlax, Stolen Cinderace. Yeah, that's right. Wait, why though? Is it something to do with the setup? Oh, are they? They're just shuffling. If Gabriel doesn't win this, you'll eat your non-existent hat. Power shuffling. Fine. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. All of that. Why is it? It's all very bit ratey. Can we fix that? Sure. Let's see how it goes. Chat. I don't know the other contestant's name yet. So I'm not going to say this yet. Hold your phone. Hold your phone. Get ready for your keyboards. Can I see the name, please? I love power shuffling since it reduces the chance of splitting sleeves. The debate with power shuffling, though, is when you're power shuffling, you're not actually shuffling the deck, right? And there's like much more room for cheating at that point. But power shuffling to count, I kind of like get. You know, I kind of get that, and then you shuffle afterwards. It's fine, right? I don't see that being an issue, but it's not technically shuffling because you're like organizing and placing your cards rather than actually randomizing them. You know, shuffling is supposed to fully randomize. Power shuffling is putting them down in an organized manner. You could technically randomize how you put them down. So at that point, yeah, you know. Has there been any new megas revealed? Nothing that I've seen yet. You're happy with the chat? It's starting. I know. Okay, it takes time. Because they're doing the cards doesn't mean the game's begun just yet. You got to wait a second. Let's see the prize card. Show it to us, please. I want to see these ones. Are we having a look-see? Double Arven prize. Maridon? Okay. Double Arven prized. I mean, Gabriel's playing a Zoroark deck. Okay. Chat, we're in for a doozy. This is an interesting one. Yeah, Joltik Box versus Zoroark. That's really cool. Okay. I'm going to try and pronounce this guy's name. Fuguan? 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 Fuguan. Fuguan. I'm not trying to mock it. I genuinely trying to pronounce it. I'm really bad at it. Okay. I've got his surname. Press 1 for Gabriel, 2 for Fuguan. You didn't see that. I see. A lot of Gabriel fans in here, eh? Wait. Oh, this is Joltik. Dengo got to the finals in senior? They be cooking. Huh. Do you know what? I'm actually really curious to see how this plays because that's one thing I've been really interested in. I didn't get to see it on day one. So I'm genuinely curious as to how this plays out, you know? Joltik Dengo favored? I'd imagine. I don't know. Side deck was never really a part of the TCG from its birth, so you'd have to change up the game quite a bit to include something like that, right? So it might have been an accessibility move, yeah. But I'm not against that. So we've got Energy on Joltik. Do you have the... Well, it's turn 1 end, isn't it? So you're not really going to be retreating. Use Genesect. Get yourself your Dengies. So my thought process is, like, how are you using your Dengos? So Dengos, you're not really trying to get Dengo in the active, are you? Are you? Because my thought, are they just, does this deck just use Dengo as a draw engine, and then it can obviously be a pseudo attacker for big 1-hit KOs instead of something like Pikachu EX? It's like, no, we're not going to do Pikachu EX. Because I know the idea obviously is, you know, go hands and you can penny up the hands. You have all that energy and cook. Yeah, hands early attacker, pick up, and then go with Dengo, right? What's the A spec? I'd love to try this out. Does anyone know where I can find a list? Obviously not of this particular one, but there was one that was day 1 as well. Although it would be nice to play the finalists one, you know, I can't lie. It would be kind of nice. This is interesting, though. I'm telling you. You attack with hands... Oh, wait, didn't I read that? Has all made a video recently? Okay, that's good then. I can give it a go. So, is this the same list that Mateus was playing? Or a similar list that Mateus was playing? This kind of like control-ish deck. Because obviously you could go for Cornerstone here. I'm assuming he's playing Cornerstone. These are some interesting archetypes coming out of Worlds. So we've got, obviously, it's not like brand new, but this Joltik kind of fusion Goldengo deck. But then there's this like Sudden Zorak deck. No Cornerstone, just Toads? Okay. Yeah, this is Sudden Zorak, like, disruption element archetype in comparison to something else. But yeah, obviously Toad's going to be massive here. I'm not even going to try and predict how Gabriel plays. This guy is clearly next level. I probably will, though. We'll see how it goes, you know what I mean? We'll see how I do. Recently, I saw someone picking Iron Hands. Yeah, for it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Penny. Yeah, the Penny play. All right, so Evo into 2 Zorak. Going to give you some nice, juicy draw. Juicy. It is the World's Finals for seniors. We're going to have the Masters after this. It's going to be fun. Although, this is probably more of an entertaining watch than the actual finals. I'm being real. I'm being real, man. Because at the end of the day, the finals is Gardevoir Dragon Ball. This is Zorak Goldengo Joltik. Bro, that's crazy. You see, you get your Dengo out. Get a Latias out. So do you still go for Joltik here? Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you do. I guess there's no harm in it, right? But I'm assuming you want to have some more Gimmigholes down. This isn't the best board state, I'd imagine. Yeah, Brock. I'm assuming you get yourself Latias and Hands. Or you're going to get Gimmighoul. I'm assuming you do Hands, right? Is that a Pikachu? Oh, yeah. You still got a copy of Pika. Okay. Well, that's obviously a no-brainer. So do you want to get a metal attachment this turn in, I think? Obviously, count your energy. Try and consider if you want to get both. Yeah, that's fine. This is really interesting to see play. Hello, Narcissu. How you doing, my friend? Just got back from my local. Everyone's playing Pult somehow. If Pult wins Worlds, mate, it might be an uptick even. It might be an uptick. Quad Lily's Clefairy. I mean, I was playing Lily's Clefairy relatively recently, and I was winning a lot of games with it, man. On ladder. Lily's Clefairy and Laddie's ladder. On Laddie. Laddie is actually quite strong. Okay, so there is a hands down as well. Metal already on the Pikachu. Oh, yeah, the metal works. I didn't even think about that. Oh, my God, the synergy. There's so much synergy. What? So what do? Do you put 1 on the Pika, 3 on the hands, right? Yeah. Oh, debating it. Deciding. Oh, all 4. That's a commit. To be fair. Wait. Okay. I think I know why. I'm assuming he's sitting there thinking, well, Gabriel wants to bench a Toad score, and I need to target that, right? But couldn't Gabriel just sit here and be like, well, okay then. I'm not going to do that. Or do you still have to? Well, he's going to trade 1 away, getting rid of a Monkey Dory. I'm assuming you just want to get Zoroark evolved and a Reshiram just attack. Like, you know? Get lucky, maybe find a boss. Who knows? Yeah, Reshiram's 130, yeah. So it's not going to be an easy hands KO. Unless they have Vitality or something in there. Specifically for that, but that's not common. I was really expecting him. So I'd love to see his hand right now. Fuguan. I'm gonna say Fuguan from now on. Yeah, I'd love to see the hand. I'm curious as to why they didn't attach to the Pikachu. Because surely you just want that online with an attachment next turn if Gabriel decides I'm not going to bench anything and just keep my Zoroark. So maybe fine, I'll get a Reshiram, but you're not KOing that either. So you can see he's got Toadscall in hand now, but he's clearly debating what he wants to do with it. Going for a counter catch. No, he can't go for a counter catch. He's looking to trade counter catch, of course. What is blood waffling about here? Nest Ball. There's the Reshiram. Right off that trade as well. What a lucky bugger. Luck is a skill. Forget to say that. So do you bench the Toad? If I'm him, I'd say no. I'm saying I'm not going to do that. You've overcommitted to hands. I'm not going to let you have that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's exactly what I would have done. And Fuguan should have definitely should have attached that Lightning's Pikachu now because he would have had attachment 1 at KO. Unless he has a Crispin or something in hand. Maybe that's what happened. And he's debating if a Iono was going to come through or not. Doesn't look like he's got that. Crispin's enough for Pika, yeah. So maybe he's sitting there going, you know what? I'll happily dig for it. But when all you have for draw is 1 Dengo, it's not the best. Granted, you can still OHKO with Dengo. But you need a lot for that now. Another Joltik, yeah. Okay, is he thinking more turns ahead than I am? Because Fuguan could be... He could be big braining it right now. Let's see how this pans out. Obviously, Air Balloon to Dengo. Got Metal in hand for attachment. Still don't know what the A spec is. I wouldn't expect it to be Energy Search Pro. What would it be? Prime? What are you preferring for a Galvantula? Why would you get Galvantula though? I think you're just going to go for another Jolt charge here and just get Pikachu charged up. That's what I would expect here. Oh, maybe he didn't commit to the Pikachu because he's like, I don't have the grass in hand, and the odds of me getting grass are low. Maybe that's what it was, and he was like, I might not get it. I still don't know. So I think Pikachu, by the way, discards only 3 energy, so you can over-attach to the Pika and be fine. Just chain Pikas. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Maybe he's thinking I can chain them. You got to bear in mind, right? That Fuguan exclusively wants to take 1 at KOs here. Because that Resolute Heart is really strong on the Pika. It's Scoop? Oh, that's cool. Imagine if it is. That'd be so cool if it is. I'm assuming it would be. I'll take your word for it. Energy Lotto. Yeah. Lincoln, you know. I don't know what you're talking about, actually. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean Energy Lotto? What's Bud waffling about? Okay, so, again, that is a intimidating board. But he's getting rid of the Toad. How do you navigate that much damage output when one of your strengths is basically nullified by the 1-hit KO issue? You know, you can't hit back with a big Reshiram 1-hit KO in return if they punch you and poke you, because they're not going to poke you. They're going to either Oko you or not hit you, you know? That's clearly... So maybe Fugon's thinking down that road. He's like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do any damage. I just want to set up, think a few turns ahead. I think I get it. A simple metal attachment or lightning attachment on that Pikachu. Superior energy retrieval. Attach again. You're getting 2 1-hit KOs on a Zoroark. Instead of putting that energy on that first Ultic charge onto the Pikachu. But then, no, you would still put it on Pikachu, right? Because then it would have been easier to achieve that line. Might be overcooking. It might be overcooking in my head. It's Prime. How's he taking any 2 prizes? Seems kind of hard. But that's like most matchups. I don't know how this Zoroark deck really plays and its real strength. Because its original strength when it came out was Darmanitan. But if you just hit him on... I mean, he's 2 prizes up, so it's going to be a bit easier now. Obviously, he hits Latias for weakness. So Latias will just go down to 1-hit KO. So that's 1 2 prize. Just how you take the next ones. To be fair, in terms of game plan, Gabriel can still do this. He's already taken 2 prizes naturally. A boss Latias will be a KO there, and then you just need to 2-hit KO something else. Can you do that? I don't think you can do that enough turns. Fuguan needs to attack now. He needs to knock out Zoroark now. Because the way the prize trade is working, if it takes a knockout now, Gabriel Gus takes a KO. He takes a KO. You'd have to get another KO in as a result of that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Ursaluna. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Gabriel can still... Yeah, there's a game plan for Gabriel for sure. But it's... Not knowing his deck, we're kind of just basing it off what we see, right? There's the big Pika. I think that's a Luminous on there. Okay. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a Charm. Okay. This is fascinating. So Brock and Arvin from the prizes from Fuguan. I love, by the way, the pictures on the floor. That's so cool. That is gas, bro. Those graphics are crazy. Oh, he takes from the top? Okay, he's got Horizon and Energy. That's kind of gas. And I think that was a Metal Energy as well, no? Blood's living in a different dimension, mate. All right, let's see how Gabriel does it. Trading away Cleffa. That is a big hand. Unfair Stamp's pretty cool. What are you getting an S-Ball for here? Fez. All right, so what you want to do here is Gust up Latias. And yeah, finish off a Ursaluna if you can with another Gust play. He is a counter catcher down, we know that. But he's going to be basically ahead most of this game. So maybe play your hand down, go for... He probably already has boss in hand, right? Bear in mind, he still needs an energy. So you want energy boss, unfair stamp in whatever order, right? I think he already has boss in hand. I think I caught it. He's going to trade again, though. There's boss again. Well, now we definitely know. He's got the Cyrus boss. Energy. Yeah, boss stamp, right? There is a Fez down, though. So maybe stamp's not going to be as valid. Well, he's going to start playing his hand down now. Ultra Ball. Getting the Toad out. Can't Oko hands. But I guess what Gabriel's thinking here, and this makes sense, is either way, he's probably just taking 2 prize KOs on me. He's either going to do it again with Pikachu and then just follow up with Goldengo. Right? A few superior energy retrievals, right? Oh, hello. Little Petron, sorry, drop. And the poison. Oh, wait. Hold on. You just Oko Pikachu. I didn't think about the poison archetype. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, but you need to poison a Pika. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Boss Fez. Now you stamp, right? So yeah, I can see why Gabriel's benching. Because basically he's going to take the one at KO here, right? That's going to bring down to 2 prize cards. Fuguan's probably going to respond with an Oko. Now, what Fuguan needs to do here is Oko that Toad on the bench. He needs to do that with hands. So that way, he can then follow up with Pikachu maybe. But you're about to get stamped to 2. Ooh. Okay. Wow. I want to try this Zorak deck as well. Got so many decks I want to try now. You know? Oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah, poison from Petch. And he gets Fez on top. You're just having him on, mate. Come off it. Oh, no. Yeah, KO Fez, 2-card hand. You do have Dengo. That's something, right? You have Dengo. Bro, that is such a cool graphic, man. Oh, my God, it's so nice. We see Poffin. Is it a lie? That's the question. Is Ursaluna, is the unfair stamp a lie? We've seen a Dengo drop. A little gimme ghoul. Gonna Genesect here. They are thinning out. Perfect play. Thinning is winning, as they say. What is your game plan? Gust KO Toad, right? It 100% is. Because you could still keep Pikachu then. But you have to hope they just don't boss Latias. That is crazy. This is the punishment of the double Joltik. So maybe that one turn where he went for that Joltik for the second time around, maybe he's getting punished for that now. Yeah, he's just retreating. So you see that extra energy he put on hands hasn't come into effect once yet. Not once. Hasn't come into play. Granted, it could have, and, you know, you can't be harsh. Well, that said, the way the situation's looking, it doesn't make it much of a difference, really. But here's the thing. He's taken a 1 at KO. In the situation that Gabriel doesn't get boss, he has another out by getting the Toad out, right? To prevent Goldengo from doing a 1 at KO. And leaving your opponents... What's the Toad School's HP, though? If it's 120, then it's still an out. So maybe that's what he's thinking. What's the Toad's Crawl HP? Toad's Crawl. Is it 120? If it's 120, then maybe we're fine. But yeah, Gabriel just needs a boss. 130? Okay, yeah. So, no. Sadly, that hands is just going to see if Gabriel evolves the Toad. Yeah, it's going to be no problem. All right, there's a Fez coming in. I cannot see the ad. All right, we've got a lot of cards. I'm seeing there's a lot of cards, man. You're going to have some, please. Turo. Oh my god, there you go. Out of the picture. That's not a boss. Wait a sec. Wait, what? Puffin. So you're just not taking a K, you're gonna retreat to Reshiram. Imagine Donnie just goes, boom, Vitality Band. He's whiffed. I think he's whiffed. Or he's setting up something insane. Toad Score is 120? Okay. So Turo was the right move. But it does leave him open to Goldengo, though. I guess he's probably sitting there thinking, well, my opponent's got like a thin hand here. You know? But if you're Fuguan now, you're probably sitting there. Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to say pardon me. I don't regret it. Yeah, if you're Fuguan, you're probably just sitting there going, right, I just need some superiors or something. A gust. Who knows? That's still a lot to have, though. You still need a lot, right? You still need to, like, superior. Get enough to Oko Affairs. You need in total 6 cards. You need to find 6 cards. One of them a metal and a gust. That's a lot to find of a smaller hand. You know? So maybe Gabriel's sitting there thinking, I'm fine. I don't need to worry here. He's just not got enough to get it. Was that a boss top deck, though? Oh, it is. Yeah, but what do you do with it? You need more. Energy count and discard power. I can't see. He's not doing it in any sort of way to keep track visually. Oh! Play gear to thin. Dengo thin. Retreat Dengo. Oh, that was two superiors, I think. But they were on the bottom of 4. So if he just went with straight draw and didn't go for... Is that petrol? Hello? Wait, what? No way. Wait, what? Well, I guess you could... Gonna draw 2. It's a vessel. I can't see what that gold one is. Why did he retreat to the non-balloon Dengo? I guess he's sitting there thinking, well, no. Why? I guess it doesn't matter. Well, no, it could. It could matter the turn afterwards, right? Because if somehow you whiff this turn and your opponent somehow whiffs, unlikely, but possible. I mean, no, that's not going to happen, right? Oh, I guess you do just KO Reshiram. And hope for the best. Blood should have played a Chansey. Blood should have played a Togekiss, you know? He's looking at the amount of cards in deck. That's interesting. Is he considering bouncing the stadium if he can to try and stall out? That's probably why he was looking at the Petrump to see if it could switch it out, but I think it can. I'm assuming he was... I think he's got an Artisan in there. Prime catch, though. But... Wait, hold on. Don't you have... You have to reveal it with Arvin, yeah. He hasn't played support for turn, but he's just Arvined. Okay, no. You can't prime trap anything. Hi, Jin. You can't prime trap anything. That can't happen. I'm assuming he's just getting it to thin. Or to have it for a future play if possible. Oh, no, he is going to try and prime here. Oh, prime double Dengo. Ah. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Prime up Fez, right? But that is supported for turn used. You need to basically get double retrieval and have the energy to do it in a discard pile. Wait, can't you prime up Iron Hands retreat? Oh, no, you've already retreated, though, with... Yeah, you've already retreated, so you can't do that. And anyway, it wouldn't matter because... Blood's got Latias. What is Blood talking about? It's fine. All right. He needs... What, 2 superiors here? Oh, no, he just needs 1. It's upside down. What? Oh. What? What does that mean? What? Chat, what does that mean? What? Is that... How do you accidentally shuffle it upside down? Was Gabriel the last one to shuffle it? Warning and reshuffle? I'm concerned that they're going to be harsher. It's a finals. It's the literal 1 card you need. Bear in mind. To win the game, potentially. But that was the 3rd card, right? That was the 3rd card. I want to jump to cheating. I don't think it's cheating. That was the 3rd card. He only drew 2 off Goldengo. He can't draw 1 more. But then obviously the judges don't know if he can get an extra top deck somehow. Yeah, he wouldn't have drawn it. No, I don't think Gabriel's that smart. That would be funny. No. No. I don't think Gabriel would have done something like that. No, I don't think that's possible. You know? Like, you're talking insane levels of prediction there for that. That's just not happening. I don't think that was ever anything intentional. So let's get that out of the picture. That's just not happening. I don't think Gabriel did it. No, I don't think he intentionally did it. I'm going to give the benefit of doubt, man. How would you intentionally do that? Going back to the video. All right, I'm going to get the YouTube one up because that is very, very interesting. We'll try and get a playback on that and see what happens. Wow. Okay. So, what happened there? When did Gabriel shuffle the deck? How far back are we? Oh, no, I'm not live. Wait, so this is live. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw him put it down, right? Hold on, let's try and skip ahead here. So he's obviously played Pokegame. He shuffled. Gabriel shuffled it. I don't see anything dodgy there. I don't see anything dodgy there. Is there any manipulation, any like touching the deck at this point? Ah, hold on. Vessel. Gabriel shuffled again. Same shuffle technique. He's been doing both of them. Standard. Arvin. Gabriel shuffled again. my God, I see it. But I don't think he did it intentionally. It just flipped. But did he see it or not? Can you see it here? Look. There. It literally flips for a split second. Right here. Flips. But it's clearly accidental. Clearly accidental. There's no way he's done that intentionally. You can't. That's clearly accidental, but it's whether or not he saw it, right? Chat's in the way? Oh my God. Hold on. Here, look. Look. Up here. Do you see it? One more time. It flips. There you go. And it goes back in. But I don't think it's intentional. But it's whether he saw it or not. Who won? It's just a game win. I think maybe Gabriel got the win. But if Gabriel got the win, then would that be... But that's not, like, that wouldn't be Fuguan's fault. Fuguan didn't shuffle the deck, so he's done nothing to... He didn't cause that situation to happen. What happened there? Gabriel got the loss? No, he didn't. He didn't actually get the superior anyways. Oh, did he? Off the two? Oh, okay. Huh. Man, that's crazy, bro. Wow. I think Gabriel lost. That. Did it say game win, though? Or did it say... Wait, was that it? Was it a DQ? Did he lose the whole thing? Or was it just that... What? Why am I seeing this, though? Why am I seeing all this stuff? Okay, no. Whoa, Jill. Wait. 0, 0. What's happening here? We're seeing the replay? Am I not? Chat my brain. Okay, it's 1. Okay. Fuguan got it. Okay. I put some different music, by the way. What was that all about? Crazy, huh? But it's been resolved. If he had it anyway, he had games. So it doesn't matter. Obviously, Fuguan didn't do anything. It didn't do anything anyway, and it's clearly an accident. Clearly, like literally, he's probably shuffling and just looking at his opponent's board. He's probably just shuffling, not thinking about it, just doing this, and then it flips over, gets a bit fiddly. He just puts it back in place and goes and puts it down. Right? You can't manipulate the card to be literally in the third slot to pop up, right? First off, if you was going to do that, you'd put it in the top 2 to make it look worse, right? You wouldn't put it in the third slot. It literally has just by pure chance turned out that way. That is insane. Should just shuffle them from here on out? I just think it's one of those cases. I don't think it's that deep. You know? Poker tends to be harsh. Well, when you're playing for a lot of prize money, you got to be kind of harsh. In the finals. All right. That's going to be heavily debated. That's for sure. Oh, God. Twitter's going to go crazy. All right. It's fine. How you doing, Todd? Hello. By the way, anyone want to support? We do have a member goal. It's okay if we don't hit it, but just shouting it out if you do want to support it. For now, let's get into this bad boy. That's interesting. All right. Hands active is crazy. But it ain't the end of the world. Grab a Miraidon. Get yourself Joltik. Maybe get yourself a cheeky Pikachu if you're feeling juicy. So we've got 2 Metal Energy. 3 Grass, 2 Lightning. Oh, it's 3 Metal Energy, 3 Grass. Is that 2 Lightning? They let the flip shuffle to TCG next update. Imagine TCGL, they let you do power shuffling. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? That'd be quite hilarious, one would say. Right. Just doing a deck check, clearly. Do you know what's funny? I think that did take away from a cool moment, though, where we would have seen him get the top deck, you know? But it happens. Joltik. Pika. No, just Joltik. Did he prize Pika? When you see prizes, man. Does Gabriel have to shuffle his opponent's deck? If he doesn't have to, and is doing it for his own satisfaction, then I think there should be some consequence. No, that's not correct, Chase. So you shuffle your opponent's deck because your opponent could stack their deck. So it's good practice to shuffle your opponent's deck to prevent them from cheating. In the very rare scenario that it happens, because it can happen. And you can't always assume your opponent to be... I mean, naturally you'd assume your opponent to have good intentions, but you can't... When you're playing at this level, you just can't. You have to shuffle your opponent's deck. It's just standard practice. You know? Cutting achieves the same? Yeah, I guess. That is one way to put it. But there are situations where the opponent can actually anticipate a cut. Narcissu with a 5. Let's go, baby. Mwah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Heart. Thank you, Narcissu. Yeah. So on a cut, your opponent can anticipate you cutting. And actually, they could, if they're good enough with cards, have a card be placed somewhat near the middle and just kind of be like, oh yeah, you're going to cut my deck. I'll put it maybe just below half. So when you cut it, odds are, it's never going to be guaranteed, but odds are I'm going to have that card closer to the top based on how you act. If you're cutting my deck every single time I shuffle, I know what you're going to do. I can place a card based on that. Shuffling is just guaranteed random no matter what. 100% Chase, but then in the extreme scenario, we're talking about super extreme scenarios. We're talking about extreme scenarios because it's extreme scenarios for your opponent to do that anyway, to try and stack their deck. But it's literally extreme scenarios that make the difference at the highest level. So you have to consider every possibility. And at that point, if all you've got to do is cut into a deck a few times instead of just doing that action, it's fine. You know? And I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen in the Pokemon TCG from my perspective. So just looking at it from all angles, you still shuffle your opponent's deck and you don't cut. Or sometimes you do. Just like he did. Personally, I would say shuffling is more optimal though. Yeah, he can do it too. Everyone can do it too. All right, it's interesting to see him take from the top prizes here, but he's got a knockout with Iron Hands here. Lovely, lovely start. This is kind of getting scary for Gabriel now. That said, we saw it before. One turn is all it takes, and he could just go crazy. So the poison damage, you're hitting, what, 210? So you can't Oko Iron Hands right now unless you have a different damage modifier. Toescall's already established early on. That's good. I guess you want to just target... Okay. Toescall's 120. Guaranteed now. We did discover that earlier. You kind of have to deal with that hands. But how? Black belt would be nuts. Yeah, that's true. You never know. You never actually know. But that's not happening. He's attached... Oh, wait, no, what am I talking about? He's attached... He's going for the bench Zorak, isn't he? Does he play back belt? If he does, that's disgusting. Who do I want to win? Probably Gabriel. Has he won a Worlds before? Or did he win last Worlds? I know he won NAIC, didn't he? But at the same time, I'm kind of like really loving this Joltik Box Dengo deck, you know? 2023 Lugia. Oh, then I'm going to root for Fuguan. Let's spread out the love, hey? Let's not everyone have win words. No. I'm quite a fan of Gabriel, personally. But that's just a personal thing. I think a lot of chat is rooting for Gabriel. No, actually, no. I did say for chat to say who they think is going to win. Chat, who do you want to win? 1, Gabriel. 2, Fuguan. I want to see who you want to win, not who you think will win. It's a different thing, that. It's a different thing. Okay. Mello, I don't know if you know what numbers are. Lonnie, what are numbers, bro? It's actually not, it's not too in Gabriel's favor, to be fair. Speaking of, here comes a Fezzidipity coming in. What's he got in his hand? He's got Zorak. He's got an Arven. Okay, a lot of cards just flash. It's like my life there. Jesus Christ. I saw Boss. I saw Vessel. Stretcher, I think. I don't... Yeah, he's just ended his turn. This would be a great opportunity, Fuguan, if you can pop off it. He's only got 3 cards, man. It's a Fez, Retrieval, and a Vessel. Just super mid. What are you going to ride on for here? You just attach to Pikachu for a turn? And just hit for 120 on the Zorak? I mean, it does set up a hand's arm press, but, you know. Double metal. Retreat, attached to Pikachu. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Joltik. Yeah, just charge up your Pika, right? Why not? Take your time. Oh, that is intimidating. Oh, that's an intimidating board right there. You got a fully charged up hands and now a fully charged up Pikachu. How's Gabriel going to pull this off? He's got to take 6 prizes still. See, the reason why Gabriel could have won before is because he was 2 prizes up before Fuguan even took a prize card. But now Fuguan's taken 2. He's only got to do 4. Gabriel hasn't even taken 1 yet. This is looking bad. It's looking really, really bad. Nah, I don't think he plays Darmanitan. If I'm right. Or if anything, his bench is full anyway. So he can't establish it if he wanted to. Let's see what he does here. This is a tricky spot, in my opinion, man. He's got a lot of energy in hand. We can see that. He's going to discard 1 for a trade. That's his second trade. He's got 1 more left. Still not attached. Still not played supporter. There's a Turo. I mean, you could Turo your active Zorak, right? To just get a swing off. You've got to play, right? You've got to play Pokemon. But the thing is, if you come in with Zorak, right? You come in with Zorak, they just Pikachu you. I mean, after that, they have to, like, figure something out. Toadstool's still in place. So you can't really rely on the Goldengo. All right, yeah. Boss up, Latias. Fair dues. You're going to get responded with an Oko, though. That's the big issue, isn't it? All right. Janine's secret art from prizes feels good too. It does feel good. Karen Johnson does nothing for prize map. I mean, if that's your only out, then you do it, right? But yeah. Obviously, you want to keep in the prize trade as much as you can. The thing is, though, Fuguan knows this. Fuguan knows he's going to, like, eventually, if he runs out of juice, he's just going to Joltik again, knowing that he's ahead of the prize trade if he can't, you know, take a Gust Care as a result. Benching that Fez, though, that's dangerous, in my opinion. I think he has to, but it's dangerous because now Gabriel has a prize map. You know, you got to get the... How many Mochis does Gabriel play? Because you can also just take out Miraidon and Petch, right? And that's how you win. But bear in mind, Fuguan literally just needs to take a single KO now on a 2-prizer to win. He can pull it off in a very weird play. He can effectively penny up the hands, prime up the fez, right? And then he does still need one more energy in order to do that with an attachment. It's super unlikely, but it is possible. Rhydon's 220. Yeah, but if you hit with Mochi Poison, you can... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you're right. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm off of him. Yeah, it's bad. Ursaluna. You can take out Fez, Ursaluna eventually. Oh, you can have a... To be fair, you can Ursaluna now, right? But do you want to do that? Well, if you have Charm, Ursaluna Charm would be really strong here. And you can reset it quite easily. But Ursaluna with 230 HP on the poison, effectively 220 is kind of risking it, but I guess you have no choice. Also, that is dangerous though. Oh! It's the prime catch, baby! Come on! All right, so he's primed up the hands. That is juicy. Now it's tricky. Now it's dangerous. You see. There you go. Oh, we're in for a game 3, boys and girls. That was really good. Yeah. He's favorite, but no, he's fine. He's fine. He is fine. Why is Gabriel now 10-2-0? He was 8-1-0 earlier, wasn't he? Oh, am I wrong? I'm confusing it with someone else. Game 3, boys. Game 3. This is going to be a juicer, I think. Let's see how the start goes. You don't know how it goes. No one's going to know. I'm curious. So obviously, Fugon gets to decide what he wants to do first or second. He's probably going to choose going second. What I think of Forest Transplant? Yeah, it's good. Vitality 1, yeah. Also, Petch is a good attacker late game, 240. Oh, that's true. I got to respect the Petch as well. Damn, that's actually like really... Imagine this. The finalist made a good deck. Imagine this. Gabriel made a good deck. No shot. There's been a few mistakes in the production. To be fair, like, I'll give it to him this one. They're working with some new stuff, aren't they? So I'll give it to him. Then go Fez draw, which might win the game. I don't know, personally. I wasn't paying too much attention. But there's definitely, like, you wouldn't just scoop that if you knew. Oh, no, because he needed to get in it. Maybe he didn't have any energy left. So maybe he didn't have any energy to get. And with the hands gone, you can't penny it or anything to get the energy back, you know? Assuming, again, I'm only going off the basis that someone told me that this list also typically pays a penny. That was a gimme goal on the bench, wasn't it? So I've never seen Jolt Dengo. How does it work? How can he have the energy in hand for Dengo to attack? Well, you just like start off by getting a bunch of energy into play. Hello, Clammy. You start off by getting a bunch of energy into play with hands and Pikachu, and then you finish on late game with playing superiors. Playing no, it is. Yeah. I thought it was superior. Outrageous. Yeah, superiors, and then just come with the Dengo. That's how it works, basically. I didn't know that at the start. Now I don't. You watch a few games, you figure it out. All right, second. You like the Miraidon start. That's good. Oh, you're good. Yeah. My brain froze for a second, but we're good. We're back. We're online. Let's see how we do. Miraidon, get Joltik down. Maybe hands? Nah, you definitely get hands, right? Yeah. I want to see the prize. Give me the prize. I want to see the prize. Oh, I want to see the prize cards, but I can't see them. This is sure a start for Gabriel. Valid. Okay, prizes. Joltik, 1 hands, 1 energy, 1 superior, 1 Genesect, 1 Brock. That's... Well, interesting. I don't know how many Genesects are being played, but that's fine. Bear in mind, Fuguan takes his prizes from the top. He doesn't take them from the bottom. So he'll be taking Joltik, Brock. So that Genesect's not coming until very late in the game. So he's basically playing this game without Genesect, assuming he only plays the 1 copy. This deck looks like it probably only has space for 1. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. That would cause the lose? Well, no, you can find ways to get Dengo naturally, right? Calling it they don't have attachment. They didn't even treat, so I'm assuming they're going to get Latias now. If they get Latias, it's pretty indicative that they have attachment. It indicates that definitely to me, yeah. So I think they got attachment because otherwise why get it? Unless you have like a research, you're trying to dig for it maybe, but... Or whatever dual support you have for an Arvin or something. Yeah, there's energy. There's metal. Metal. So you have to go for Gimme Ghoul or Pikachu. Yeah, Gimme Ghoul. Cool. I see. He hasn't played support for turn. He does have gear. But I guess he's saving that for the turn afterwards, right? It looks like that's what's happening. Yeah, he's just going to go for Joltik. So you just put all on hands here, I think. Senior is 12 to 15, 16. My son's in junior. So I'm not 100%. So you're asking about the ages. I don't know too much about the ages, but yeah. All on hands? Yep. What is in Gabriel's hand? That's what I'm... 2 Zorak, a Pow Pad, an Energy, Ultra... That is rough. Oh, that is just rough. But good players play bad hands. Very well. Clever. Oh, my lord. No, not like this. Played his hand down to 0. Yeah. I mean, there you go. That's the best you can do with it, right? I would have been so overwhelmed by that garbage hand that I wouldn't know what to do. He's just gone and done it. Would you look at that? I think I've been bitten by something. Interesting. Right. Fresh. Hand of 7. No Zarua's down. That's the bad thing. He's going to need counter catch on the Latias to keep up. Yes, that's for sure. Takes 2 prizes. Petron's doing 120. Yeah, I guess you do that, right? Yeah, that seems about right to me. I don't know if I've got 2 bites or 3 bites. Anyway. Right. Balloon there. You just retreat, knockout, right? Simple as that. You've got the 1 on the peak. So does this deck play... Do we know if this list play... I haven't seen Crispin once. So I don't know if this deck plays Crispin. So you can't just peek next turn. We know that. There's the Zorua. It's out now. Okay, here's his prizes. So he's got 2... So 2 Nestball, 2 Dark, 1 Arva, 1 Boss. Yeah, that shouldn't be problematic. But here it is being that. All right. Prime coming in. This is just getting dangerous. Draw 2 as well. Oh, my lord. Yeah. I mean, you can respond with this to take out the hands. That's good, but... No Toad Squall in play. You're in trouble, my friend. You are in trouble. Yeah. Turo up into the Ursaluna. Okay, that takes away... That doesn't take away the Goldengo, though. You can honestly just take a care of Goldengo here and just win the... Oh my god, you could win World right now, please. You got to do it right, though. Does he have it? Come on. Nest Ball, Fez, right? Definitely a Fez turn. Yep. You need the metal. Metal's on Joltik. He did have one in hand beforehand, right? At the start, but I don't know if he's been Iono'd or not. That is a massive hand. I think he's got it. No. Really? Bro, so many of these games for World Finals have been like winning due to like poor starts. But like that's Pokemon, right? Arvin. Does he have Superior though? I haven't seen a Superior yet. I can't see a Superior. Because you would Arvin for like Vessel or something to get your metal, right? But no, he's okay. He must have Superior then. Wait. Am I bugging? He's only shuffling once. That tells me a lot. He didn't have it. Oh my lord. I mean, he has a turn. He has a turn. He has a turn. He has a turn. Okay. He does have a turn to play with. Gabriel cannot one-hit KO that Pikachu. It cannot go down. Simple as. It ain't going anywhere. That's that. You can hit it, but that's about it. How'd you do this? If you're Gabriel. Remove any... There's too many liabilities to be a problem. You've got to force off a single prizer. You've got to eventually go into Reshiram, right? Was it Iono as well? That could be big. I would Iono retreat to Reshiram. And then making sure the shuffles are fine. That's 2. Counter catch. Poke with Zorua. The danger of doing this is all Fuguan needs now is a boss. But I guess that's all he needed anyway, right? Because of the retreat. So what am I talking about? There's the poke. It's boss. Oh, no! Hey, Fuguan got the win, boys and girls. Fuguan got the win. Oh, my lord. What a dramatic set of games. Oh, well, GG's, boys. GG's. Iono paid actor? For sure, bro. For sure. Oh, I love the sportsmanship, man. Sorry, but that shuffle mistake will be talked about for a long time now. Honestly, I don't think so now that I think about it. Now that I deep it honestly just seems to be nothing but a shuffle mistake, and that's it. You probably get people mentioning, thinking like he tried to like, do this and do that, but it's just like it's on video. You can see clearly there is no intention. So I think it's pretty clear to me that it's just an accidental flip. I know that. Like, I'm sure most of us know that when shuffling decks. The amount of times you get cards that randomly just flip up. I've seen it quite a few times when you're just like shuffling about, It finally did it. Oh, boys. I think I'm going to try this one out. I might make a video on this as well, actually. It seems fun. Tonight, or I don't know. It depends how long the finals is. Probably is going to come out tonight now, actually. I am going to be playing a deck that was played in Worlds. So you'll see that come out on video. Man, crazy. Right. Before the next game, I'm going to take a little break. I've been 2 hours straight. And we'll come back for the Masters Finals. It is Dragapult and Gardevoir. It is Riley McKay and I always forget the other one. Justin Newdorf. I'm going to start a prediction. Who do you think will win the Masters Final? Riley, Gardevoir. I want to see on the polls. As always, if you want to support me, gifted and members is the best way to do so. Please, thank you very much. I will be back very, very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. We're going to see some cheeky action. If I can find out where my Be Right Back screen is not here. So, do you know what? How about this? You see? You see me? No, you don't. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, baby. All right. We're here. We are here. Fresh cup of coffee. Cheers. Thank you. Need a new FTW mug. I know. Maybe I should get it from forthewintcg.com. You done it yet? All right. Justin Newdorf left, Riley McKay to the right. Both very accomplished players. Not as good as me, though. You're saying it, Lucas. You're spitting facts, bro. Let's get some more tens music on, I guess one would say. For the finals, baby. Let's run it. FTW was 26. What are you talking about? Things have to go really bad for Dragapult to win this? Wow. To be fair, looking at the results on the poll, yeah, it's looking pretty Gardevoir heavy. 55% say Gardy. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, I will, Mike. Yes. No Grimmsnarl in top 8? Sadly, no. Maybe it's the lack of Grimmsnarl that allowed Gardevoir to be cheeky. I think Riley's the better player. Both are very good. At this level, it's really hard to tell, you know. The only metric you really can have to determine who's better really is achievements, right? At least not a mirror. Yeah, to be fair, that's something, isn't it? That is something. God, that stage is so cool. Would have been cooler to have the cameras off stage with just like bigger lenses, but hey, I don't know. I'm not a produce guy. Oh, you see Boo over there, just like, yeah, doing a commentary. Love it. It's really hard for Pult to beat Triple Monkey Clefairy. Oh, yeah, without a doubt, right? I think Guardy's going to win. Also, chat, again, just going to remind you, for those who was there in my past streams, who was the one that said Guardy would win? Who was it? Yeah, I said it, and everyone said no. Everyone said Guardy ain't going to win. All I'm saying is look at me now. Look at me now, Mom. I made it. I'm saying Guardi's going to win this. I'm just saying Guardi, bro. I'm just saying. But you never know. Dragapult is always full of surprises. And I think the biggest determiner, seemingly, for what is actually deciding these games is much more prizing and opening hands. It seems to be the trend of Worlds right now. It seems to be the thing that is determining a lot of these finals games. So we'll see. But do him to also, that shuffle is very unique. Morning, Ridwan. All right. I think we are getting ready to go now. No mulligans for you, eh? Also, what's better against Pult? Is it this Guardi or is it Guardi Jellicent? I'm assuming it's this Guardi, right? Assuming he's not playing Jelly? I don't think it's Jelly Guardi. I think it's just Guardi. Oh, wait, I have the list. What am I talking about? Silly boy, I have the deck list. Yeah. So, this is standard Guardi. We do have a copy, apparently, of a Dusk main in here. We've got a Dusk main. We've got Screamtail. Only the one copy of Clefairy. 4 Monkey Dory. A 3/2/2 line of Guardi. 1 Fez. 2 Counter Catch. 3 Vessel. You know how it goes. Got a Devolution in here as well, cheeky. Assuming this is the list. Again, we're going off what someone said online. Could be wrong. Oh, not double cloak again. Again? Oh, bro, he's cooked. He's cooked. Okay, at least this time. Oh, no, you just Screamtail, right? Oh, no. Okay, well. Okay, let's not blame the prizes. But double cloak seems to be a common occurrence. One would say. All right, let's see how this plans out. Here we can't blame TCGL. We still can, technically. Because I want to. All right, let's go, baby. It is time for the finals. Sadly, the double cloak is gone. He's realizing that now, Justin, as he's going through his deck. He's like, oh, wait a second, something's not right here. But the opening Poffin, going first, isn't ideal, but if you have a good board state going first, you can definitely cook. What's the situation on candies here? There are no candies in this list, apparently. So he can't be Turbo Dragapult. He can't be like Candy Turn 2, you know? And Riley is going to... Obviously, going second is going to be pretty comfortable. We'll see how it goes. Monkey Army? Yeah, big time. The monkeys are just going to be crazy. How many... I want to see how many monkeys are being played by Justin. Just the one. Just the one. All right. Poffin here for Badoo and Dreepy. Clearly just like doing his counts right now. Free stretcher. Counting his energy. Jamming Tower. Luminous 2 Psychic. Honestly, this is probably how I would do my price check. I don't think I'd be able to keep track unless I literally just organized it all in order. Yeah. I was like, okay, now I can see what's going on. You know? And I know some people have also spoken about like doing different artworks to help with that as well. But you've got to have a very vigilant shuffle after this for sure. Oh, that's cool, Turtle. Good luck. Good luck. Right, seems like that's that. He's shuffling, so I doubt he's going back in. Although he's not declared the end of his turn yet, so maybe looking to do something else? Yeah, attach. Okay. To the active. Well, when you know... I'm assuming he knows he's up against Guardy. So, you know you're fine, right? You can do that and get away with it. Also, you could go for an attach Gus play if you have it in hand. On a Rotz. If he only gets one Rotz down, that could be deadly. It could be very dangerous. Those lavender sleeves look so much better on camera than IRL, sadly. That's a shame. But hey, it's full of show, innit? Showmanship in that. They do look lovely. Okay, get a secret box in TM Devo. Does that mean you don't have Evo? Really? It's... No, you... Wait, no, he didn't prize 2 Evolution. He must have it in hand then. Okay, so he's got... I think that's 3 Curlier. No, he's only got 2 Curlier in the deck. What am I talking about? Okay, energy counts. I think he's prized... No, he's got Dark Energy in hand. He hasn't prized that. He seems to have all 4 Dark Energy. I know that. To be fair, we can just look at his prizes if they show it. Show me the prize, please. Thank you. That would be good to know, wouldn't it? So he plays in terms of bench support. Wow, that's insane. Hold on. Chat, I'm looking at his deck, right? What? That can't be right. Am I missing something? Apparently, his only basic search, apart from his Ultra Balls, is 2 Nest Ball and 2 Artisan. Not a single Poffin. Not one. No Poffins. 4 Ultra Ball. Obviously, you Ultra Ball your energy away and stuff, but... Wow. Not a single Poffin? Chat, am I wrong, or is that relatively a new thing? Really? I thought God, he tends to play Poffin. Really? I picked up a Guardy deck recently and it had Poffin, but yeah, maybe. Well, wouldn't you at least play 1 copy? Just to get it off Secret Box? Because, like, that just guarantees the double rolls, no? Oh, but then again, yeah, you might... Okay, I get it. Yeah, that's fair. If it's only getting rolls, I understand. But, I don't know. Says the man on the microphone, not the one playing in the finals. I know better for sure. What is blood waffling about? All right, that's news to me, boys and girls. Yo. All right, Artisan out. But isn't that super risky, though? Oh, clearly not. He's got both of them out. To be fair, when all you're evolving is Rolts, I guess it makes sense. The 1 Poffin is also pretty common. So he's just not doing it. Okay. Right, I did have the Team Evo play. Going for the double Curlion. Pretty standard Gardevoir stuff. Ah, prize Curlion. Grab, I can see the prize card, monsieur. That's an Ultra Ball coming in. This is going to be very, very slow and steady. Both of these decks just take their time. There's no Jellicent. No, this isn't a Jellicent build. It's just Guardian Monkey, baby. Which is probably better into Pult. He's going to use an artist on him. At this point in time, you can't really try and... You can't think what they're planning to do at this point. Right now, we're just in setup stages. Right now, we're at a point where it's just like, okay, let's just get our boards going. Let's just get our Pokemon out. Let's just make sure we're secure. And I'm curious as to how this is going to go. If it's going to be a game of chicken. But I don't think the game of chicken benefits Riley. I think that benefits Justin more, right? Obviously, it's hand dependent. Also, the stadium is so cool there. That's really nice. Obviously, you want to retreat the Dracloak, but not lose the fire energy. You can check prizes by clicking them on Twitch, really? I think that was a different... Oh! I can see how many they've got, but I can't see what they are. Oh, that's so cool. Look at the... Whoa! 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 Oh! Okay, that's so sick. Anyway. It's just showing the back of the cards, though. I'm assuming because they haven't revealed it on stream yet, so... Yeah, I think he really wants to just retreat without losing that energy, man. So if he can get... Well, Latias ain't happening. He's got 2 Duskull down. He's gone for it. I mean, he still has an attach return, right? So I guess you can just retreat and get away with it. Just attach to Dracloak again? Or is it worth just... Or is Badoo just still... Nah, Badoo's worth. Oh, they did show it. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Why is it not working then? Look, it doesn't... I'm clicking. See? It won't let me... Yeah, it won't let me do it. Yeah, he could just kneel upper. Yeah, I know. But you obviously... Even though you can just kneel upper, you still want to have... Like, energy is such a crucial thing in Dragapult. So even though you have kneel upper, you just need that security. Just have consistent attachments to keep the flow of the game going. Because you never know. That one attachment could be the difference. That's why Dragapult tends to play Latias. You're playing a whole 2-prize liability just to keep an energy in play. That's how valuable it is. So although you have kneel upper energy, it's not going to take you through the whole game. And you could be caught off guard, right? Either way, Screamtail coming out. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Oh, okay. Granted, only 80 damage right now. Wait, can you move one? Does that maths work? Oh, no, you just move off the monkey. Yeah. That's enough. And that Dracloak is going straight down to Funky Town. That's what I'm saying. Just playing Shaman? No. Shaman's just not played. Move one off the monkey. Yep. Keep that nice and reserved. And this is where we're seeing the same problem with Pult as we did in the juniors. The 2 Pult prizing. That's what it is. You're just not finding Pults fast enough to get multiple out. So you only really are getting 1 out a turn, and it's constantly being sniped. It's basically the first juniors game on repeat right now. We're literally seeing the same thing happening again. There's an Iono, though, so that's something. I mean, the odds of him getting double Dracloak here, I'd say... are real? Okay. I think someone did say that he had Hilda in hand, right? Yeah, so he can Hilda for the other Dracloak. And I think you just do that and get Neo ahead of time, right? Or maybe you get a single Luminous or something else. Because you don't... No, I guess you just get... See, the thing is, you can either Hilda here and get Neo and hold it, but then you're playing Gardevoir. They Iono. Very often. So it's like you do that and hold, or you get something like a basic energy. He's going to do the Neo. Catcher Guardi item lock isn't bad. Has he got no energy in the discard pile? I mean, it really depends on your opponent's hands, but that doesn't seem like a bad shout. You're right. I think Guardi already has an energy on it, though. It has a dark energy, no? So what you need to do is just top deck an energy. Well, just top deck an energy, but you know what I mean. But you're right. That does seem like the best move. Another Cloak coming in, though. Also, you want to play your hand out before making a play. Double research. Support's been playing for turn, so that's nothing. So yeah, count. I'm trying to see what else he's got, though. I can't. Dragapult, Iono, Neo. We've obviously seen him play Hilda. We know he's got a research. Counter. I can't see the other one, but I think... Oh, is it Jamming Tower? I think it's Jamming Tower. Oh, no, it's a boss. God, why is it every card the same color? Everything's blue, bro. Everything's blue, man. Okay. Ping and 10 on the Guardi. If it's a top deck of just an energy, he's talking. And it's... What is it? What is it? Wait, let me see. It's not a net. It's a net. He's got it. He's got it. He's got energy. Bang. Retreat. Oh, that's painful. That is painful. I mean, look. Dragapult is coming out next turn. So, some havoc is going to be caused. But I think you definitely still just take out your Cloak. The thing is, though, right? There are still 2 Duskull. So, what do you value here? Do you take out a Duskull to prevent... some serious damage being done to your board? Or do you just take out a Dracloak and hope they can't keep up tempo? But you know Dragapult plays so many recovery, right? There's a Dreepy down. If you take out that Dracloak, they can probably just get it back. At this point in time, is it worth just going for the Duskull instead? Obviously, you don't know what's in the opponent's hand, so maybe it's worth going for Dracloak to try and prevent him from drawing. I would personally go for a Duskull. They're going to go for the Dreepy, it looks like. Or just... oh, no, move damage. They're moving damage somewhere, yeah. Okay, move damage to Dreepy. And I would take out a Duskull, personally. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's about right. Yeah, that's just too daunting, man. Curling from the prize must feel good, though. So, ideally here, you want to get that Screen Tail out of the active and have a Dragapult swing onto probably Monkey Dory, right? No announcement that I've seen yet, no. Pult does the... what damage does it do later? Yeah, there's no air balloon in this deck. I'm not sure, but... I'm sure he's just probably thinking of... over time. It makes sense. I guess over time you can just do the damage on that Dreepy, I guess. But I don't know. I think... honestly, I don't know. There's a reason for it. Because he decides to do that over Badoo. Badoo would have been the easy one, right? Alright, let's see what can happen here. You could have an insane turn. Take a free price turn and leave just Gardevoir in play. You can do that this turn. For sure. I mean, you don't want to just leave Gardevoir in play, but... that is a possibility here. You have Counter Catcher still online. You can Counter Catcher up Monkey Dory. And... there's 50 there. You could put... you can't do it with a Dusclops, though. Am I bugging? I don't know if Holucha might be in this list, actually. Holucha can do it. He's not going to cancel, though. He's going to boss, I think. Boss in the Guardi. And just going for a Badoo. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Energy and discard power, though. What's the count? We know there's one. Iono, that's something. Obviously, evolve into Curlier. Bro, why is there horror music? I'm doing a playlist that I don't know. Let it off. Evolve to Curlier. Is there anything else you can play down before Ionoing here? No, just straight Iono. Okay, so I'm assuming there's just the one Psychic in a discard. So you want to just find an energy again, but hopefully it's a Psychic, so this time they can't just keep trapping it up, right? Any energy? I didn't see it. Oh, it's an energy! Is that... Bro just keeps getting what? Okay, yeah, Gardevoir just always has it. Gardevoir just always plays off low hand sizes, man. And that's a Clefairy as well, I think. This could be... Oh my god. I think now you just go for a Screamtail again. I think that's what you do. You just Screamtail, hit like a Dusclops or something. That's great. I think you definitely hit the Dusclops. And then you can literally come in Clefairy, Gust KO with Gardevoir straight onto Dragapult. That's wild, man. Yeah, just take out Dusclops, man. That's definitely a game plan. Also, that Dreepy hasn't evolved yet. Because... Surely... I don't think Riley would have recognized it by now. Oh, wait, what? You're moving damage to Dusclops. Oh, it's 90 HP. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, just take it out. Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was an Oko anyway, but... Although he could have if he moved an extra energy to the Screamtail, but I guess it's not worth. Why doesn't Guardy play Enhanced Hammer for this matchup? Because it's already favored into Guardy. You don't need the extra hammer to help. What do you do here? 3 prizes behind. Not much damage counters around. You can't Candy Dusknoir. You still want to potentially take a big turn here. But now using Dusknoir simply leaves 2 prizes to take for Riley. In which a Clefairy Gardevoir can just do the deed, right? Thing is, though, Iono's going to be strong here. Do you know what's nice? It's nice to see 2 decks playing where Iono is actually kind of good against them. Because there's no Fez in play right now. So it's like, oh wait, Iono's doing what it should do, which is like cause problems. For those who are getting ahead quickly. But Riley might just draw a top deck of Fez. With the amount of pulls he's getting. Alright, Dracloak number 1. Or only Dracloak, should I say. I think just you get Dusclops here. You honestly might have to KO Dusclops at this point in time. But you can't. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Oh, no. Actually, no. In this case, do you still evolve it? I think you take Dusclops, you still evolve. They're obviously debating the energy because they could lose Dragapult and need an energy for a final 1 Dragapult to follow up with. So he's obviously sitting there thinking, right, I can get Dusclops, evolve it, and just try and manually evolve into Dusknoir, so it's less of a liability. But then if you have Dreepy in play, I don't know, would the Luminous be better there? Oh, he has Hilda, though. So he can just get that anyway if he wants to. But does he have Iono? I don't see an Iono. Again, Riley being very smart, not going too heavy on the Screamtail to let a jamming tower cause problems. But is it just me, or would Shaman solve a lot of these problems? No? You might see an uptick of Shaman in decks now. But that's just me. Right. Yeah, debating to get rid of the jamming tower. Still don't know if it was better off not getting that luminous. I mean, don't get me wrong. The privilege that they have from you not running Shaman is getting to pick what they KO. They still would be KOing things in the active, right? But yeah, Shaman, yeah, would have kept your dust goals alive more. But then you wouldn't have had the bench space for it. So that's the thing with Shaman is there's so much bench space. Bench space is so tight, should I say, for decks like Dragapult that it's like, can you afford to do it? But at this point, it's looking like it, man. That's the Luna coming down. Probably not benching it, I'm assuming. Hilda. You know there's no other Dracloak. It's just rough for Justin, man. It is just really rough. Yeah. Okay, now I see the Dusclops grab. Yeah, they can fit in Shaman. But I just don't know if... I'm trying to debate in my head if Shaman is just something you can still get away with. And these are like... We're just seeing niche scenarios take place. Because you got to bear in mind, you know, he's 9-1-1. Or 10-1-1 maybe. I don't know. The record's a bit off. Without playing Shaman. So clearly he's done fine. It's just turning out that when you have awkward prizing, Shaman seems to be better. Because obviously you have less cards to like play with and build your board state around. So then the punishment of something like a Screamtail is greater. You know? So I think it's much more Shaman would protect you in bad prize scenarios, but that's about it. Alright, well we know God of Oz just retreating here easily. Because he got the Psychic. Monkey Dory's now in effect. Ooh! We're gonna see the Screamtail go. No, you're gonna... Interesting. Yeah, okay. I think he showed the Clefairy and was like, yeah, I've got you, bro. Fair dues, fair dues, fair dues. Yeah. All right, a game one. That ain't it. Let's see what the prizes are. That's what I'm thinking. It's been all about prizes for me recently. That's all I'm seeing. Now here, Justin is going to get to go second. So we can hopefully pull off a Badoo, you know? Why is it full of bad prizing? Yeah, it's quite a thing. It's just RNG, man. I mean, look, prizing 2 cards isn't the end of the world, but when you play like so much recovery and stuff, but it can be a difference maker, and it's looking to be. Because you're seeing it literally right there, right? He's only got 1 Dracloak in play because he's priced 2. So finding a second one is really hard. So he's now having to take another turn to just get Dracloaks out, which is a whole free turn for Riley, which already is nuts for that matchup. So it's like that. I think that first turn was all prizing, but afterwards, of course, it's dependent on other factors. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's where my noggin's at, you know. Hello, sir. Just play 5 Lokes? Yeah, why not? Just play 5 Dracloaks, man. As you do. Yeah, just showed the Clefairy and was like, bro, I got you, man. I love that. He's like, let's not waste time here. Let's just go straight into game 2, shall we? I tell you what, at least it's not as quick as the EUIC games, huh? With Natalie. That was rough, man. The quickest finals I've seen. Just cheap. Ah, Chris. Why didn't I think of that? Smart of him to keep the Badoo alive as long as possible? What do you mean? Oh, what, for like bench slots? Eat your opponent's guardies. That's also a strat. Yeah, that's something. A full 60 card deck of Lokes. You got to have one Dreepy. I think basically, if you just take all your prize cards, then you win. So maybe that's the strat. Or just take your opponent's deck and throw it in the trash. You mill them to 0, right? That's also an option. Or come in with a backflip. That basically just gives you the ability to intimidate for free. You know? Loads of options. All right. Here we go, boys. This could be the deciding game. Hi, Adblock. The pricing doesn't look too crazy. We've got Countercatch, Psychic, Dark, Night Stretch, Artisan, Research. Pretty standard pricing. That's okay. Now let me see Justin's price cards right now. I want to see Justin's. Okay, guess not. Jump scare your opponent. Oh, man. That would be funny. Oh, there's a Mew down. Interesting to see a Mew and not a Rose. So clearly he's got an out. A Mew this early is very interesting. The hand must be quite rough. Thought he must be struggling. I do see an Evo. Valid, Tambro. What is blood cooking? Trying to see how many dark he's got. I think I saw 3 there. What's he writing? I'm bad to win worlds. Remember to tell mum. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Ultra Ball coming in. Candy gone. I hate Guardy because it puts me to sleep. Don't blame you. Oh, don't blame you. Bribed him a Chris Tenner? Yeah, give him a... Yeah, writing down... Remember to take all prize cards. Just hold on. Oh. Hold on. I think I remember to take all prize cards. Got to make sure I remember that. Okay, there's Rolts, though. So, at this point in time... You should have played... Do you know what Bro should have played? Bro should have played Meloetta. Because he could have turn 1 evolutioned. Bad deck. Not winning worlds. Simple. God, he hated so funny. Yeah. Okay, gonna Mew for 1. Devolution. Well, actually, that could come in handy for 1 turn. Obviously, you know, you can like devolve Dracobots and stuff, but if you can do a turn of devolving Dracloaks, you know what I mean? It could buy you a turn. Okay, here's the prize cards. Do you know what? That's actually fine. That's fine. Jamming Tower, Countercatcher, Basic, Psychic Energy, Dreepy, Professor's Research, and Duskull. That is much more standard. So now we're going to see a game here, I think. We're going to have a game for sure. Yeah, counting his Dreeps. Getting him in. Holding on to that Badoo like it's about to fall out the deck. I'd love to see what they're writing. Can he see? Nothing like yesterday's prizes. What? Prizes yeah, this is like one of the first games, like one of the few games where pricing has not been an issue. Oh my lord. I'm feeling pretty droopy. Maybe need a bit of a nap. Yeah, to be fair, it's not the most exciting world, is it? It is quite, well, what you'd expect, I guess. Although, many people said Gardevoir wouldn't get there. Just saying. Did you know that I said Guardy would win Worlds? Did you know that? Just reminding you for the 10th time today. Okay. Dreep with the Neo Upper. Pretty much just giving away what he's planning to do next. So he can't evolve this turn though. Honestly, I'm thinking Devo's looking pretty juicy. Or would you rather Evo? The Evo this turn, Devo next turn, right? Thing is though, you might want to attach Devo just to get more draw from you, right? So you got to debate that. Depends on the top deck. Research. Bro, why does Guardy always have it, bro? Why does always... Yeah, fraud. I want Guardy to win, but I didn't want it like that, so that's just cheating. Don't eat 8. Something smells fishy. Someone stacked this day. Judge? Paid actor? Outrageous. But that hand looks... Well, no, it guarantees Guardy, right? And it looks like he's planning to swing with it. He's got a secret box as well. Where's the psychic energy, though? Rance. So it's looking like he might just Evo then into Guardy and another Curlier. That's looking like what he's planning to do here. Joltik Box should have won. Hey, Joltik Box won the seniors, man. You can't have it all, right? That's some ominous music, bro. Is there a Dragapult behind me or something? Maybe I should turn the lights off. Maybe that'll make me feel safer. What is Blood waffling about? What is Blood doing? Let's find something a little less spooky. Okay? Alright. He's behind me, isn't he? He's behind me, isn't he? Right, he's moving so quick I can't keep up. Play that nest ball. Alright, he's drawing something. Cloak. Another research. You definitely just want a nest ball to get another Dreepy out, right? That's for sure. Badoo, you put a Badoo at the bottom of the deck for sure, I think. I guess he's trying to figure out how much, like... No, he definitely... Well... No, yeah, you take Dreepy, put Badoo at the bottom. Bench that Dreepy down. Do you know what's funny? I'm treating this so casually when these guys are playing for, like, how much money? And also the glory. 50k? Ah! Yeah. Mm. A lot. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, chump change, innit? I'll make that in a second. What are he's considering here? See, obviously the big issue here, right, is you can... have that Cloak KO'd, right? Because you don't play a Shaman. So, I'm assuming what he really wants is an energy attachment for turn. Just get an energy on Cloak. So if that goes down because of a screen tail, you can at least do something. And not just sit there and do nothing, you know? That's what I think he really needs right now. He did have a research in hand, right? But did he have an Iono? Because I don't think you want to get rid of that much. Oh, there's a Dreepy down. Oh, no, he's got Luminous. Okay, he's fine. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know he had that. All right, that's sweet. Hitting into that monkey. That monkey can move it back, but it doesn't really do much with that other monkey down. At this point, I think Riley's just like waiting for Dragapult to hit the field, but Justin's like, I'm not coming out of Dragapult until, well, first off, I can, and second off, until I know I've got security behind me, because I know you can one-hit KO me with a Clefairy. So it's like, it's kind of like chicken right now. Well, yeah, time to get your monkeys going, eh? Oh, no, we already got monkey in hand. Are you going to double monkey here? Is that too dangerous, though? You need to keep one bench slot open. Oh, but by the time Dragapult comes in play, odds are they're taking a knockout. But Dragapult could work around that. Clefairy's inevitable. Yeah. I guess. But because it's inevitable, you want to, like, make sure, you know, you're ready to go. And you have some security behind you for when it comes out, right? Because the way you want it to work out is Clefairy comes into play, right? You want to have the ability to gust up, knock out the Clefairy afterwards, a turn after, right? To ensure. But to be fair, I don't know, man. All right, Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, man said Iron Man. Monkey in retreat. Well, it's over to Justin now. Again, no real incentive to start attacking here that I can truly see. And funny enough, retreating that monkey does allow that Badoo to stay alive for one more turn. Well, actually, no, is there any energy in a discard pile? I can't tell. Psychic-wise. Is Riley finding a psychic energy? Oh, no, yeah. It's there. I see it. Again, energy on Guardy. Counter catcher offline, so you can't do the counter catch Guardy play like last game. But you can start, yeah, work on your Duskwars for sure. It really is a matter of, I would personally want to get Gardevoir out as well. Not Gardevoir. Bro, just like, yeah, hold on, let me just reach in. I'll just get a Guardian. Thank you, I'll use that. You want to get Dragapult out as well, though. Or is that too dangerous? Oh, that's interesting, actually, to think about. Okay, so Psychic to the other Dracloak, right? I was thinking get Dragapult out so you don't lose the Neo Upper Energy one if they manage to pull off a KO on that next turn. But, first off, Riley clearly doesn't have much going on. So you're not really at any serious risk of that right now. Second off, if you as soon as Dragapult comes into play, you enable the Clefairy risk anyway. So you really want to only get Dragapult out when you start attacking with it, right? So I guess that makes sense. But you definitely attach the energy to the other Dracloak. Yeah. So now you have a pretty solid support structure behind you. One more turn maybe of getting an energy on a Monkey Dory and you could be cooking. Let's see what the top deck is for Riley. I can't see it. I can't even see it, man. Dark? I think he had Dark already, didn't he? Well, that's Badoo gone. Badoo. Yeah. I've stood that low. Fallen from such heights. Do you knock out Badoo? Probably, right? Oh, wait. You just passed? Okay. Chat, why is he not knocking out Badoo? He doesn't want to activate Counter Catcher, right? Ban Guardy? ain't that deep. The thing is, right? Okay, so what turn are you building up to here? You can build up to the Guardy KO, but it really isn't worth too much if that Curly is still around. The ideal scenario is to get rid of the Curly and the Gardevoir, but I guess that's just not happening. Ban energy? Yeah, valid. So Iono in hand now. The Dragapult's still there, not getting it out just yet. Debating it, I think. Oh, Ultra by the way, Dracloak. Oh, is that nice Luna? I thought it was Dragapult, that's Luna. Are you going to get Dragapult now? I think you just get Duskmar, right? Okay, so Dragapult can hit 200, put 60 down. That 60 can equal 190. So effectively, you can take out the Mew with the Duskmar play. But obviously, you just want to take out Gardevoir, right? The thing is, though, by doing that, you still have Curlier. God. Do you know what? It's a Clefairy that's throwing everything into the mix, right? Because I guess in this situation, if Clefairy wasn't a threat, you would just throw... You just take out both monkeys, right? Or take out Gardevoir. I don't know. The thing is, right? The moment Justin attacks, items online. And it gets crazy at that point. You know, because you think he could have Nest Ball, he could have Vessel, he could just insta-respond with Clefairy. So I think he's just trying to get ready for that. What he could do, theoretically, yeah, looking at energy count, is he could Gust Gardevoir and just swing it. Just swing onto it. Granted, you let Monkey Dory move damage back, right? Or you could just Gust KO it. But do you want to... Because you could set up, right? Because if they don't have it... Oh, no, maybe you do still Duskmar. Do you Duskmar or not here? To just knock it out? Because the Gardevoir might not retreat. I'm assuming that's why you said the discard pile to sit there and think, right, is Guardy not going to... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Yep. So that way, next turn, if Guardy doesn't get a retreat out here or just a way out, we could be talking. Or even if it does, it's still liability on the bench now. That can easily be just taken out with a Duskmar. But items are online. Vessel's there. Double Vessel. No Clefairy yet, though. And I don't see an out to one. Another Vessel. Oh, research. Bro's just got research, man. Okay, well, look, here's the thing, right? Justin's ready. Justin's got 2 Dracloak. They're basically fully charged up. A Dusknoir. So if you get KO'd here because of Clefairy, or would you rather try and boss KO Dusknoir? Would that be more of a threat than the Dragapult in the active? Well, it's not like you have an option, right? Countercatch is not online either. You also have the option of confusing them with Monkey, but I'm assuming they'll just have an out to that. Of some sort. Yes, yeah, look, I understand the Clefairy, but it's after the Clefairy. How much Stretcher does Guardy play? No, to be fair, you're still up on the prize trade, aren't you? But then Dragapult can fix that. Oh, this is very back and forth in my head. I'm playing ping pong. Oh, you're right. I forgot Mew. New Clefairy, kind of crazy. Huh. That is disgusting. Wait a second. But has he got the Clefairy? Has he not found it? Well, we need to pay 2 nest balls. Might happen. Is there an Ultra Ball though? Oh my god, you might just have to Screamtail. That's dangerous. Yeah, no Clefairy. Oh, that does not feel good. What can you do though? You can take out Badoo if you want, I guess. Honestly, might be worth of them having Monkey Dory. It might be worth just moving damage just for healing's sake. Take out Badoo and then just move the damage to whatever you're knocking out and then knock it out. Can you take out... You can't take out double Dracloak here. I'm pretty sure, but you can take 2 prizes. I know that. Hit him 120. Oh, unless you take out Dusknoir. Yeah, I think he's going for Dusknoir. Okay. It's pretty solid. Gardevoir still sitting at 90. That is a frail Guardy right there. Any boss? Well, I'm assuming Countess online or something, so either way, that Guardy's going down, I think, right? Yeah, you definitely just take 3 prizes here, no? I think that's what you go for. Chat, whose favor is this in? It honestly could be in anyone's favor right now. I'm wagering right now it's probably more towards Justin with the Dragapult. But I couldn't tell you. Guardy currently? Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mew, yeah. Keep forgetting about that Mew. So is Mew like... It's gotta be a massive priority then, right? Serious RuneScape music. What? So what do you do then? Just try and re-establish Dusknoir? Grabbing Latias with that Ultra Ball, though. Probably just fitting. Got rid of Ursaluna. That's fine. The Stretcher. I mean, the no-brainer here is to take out the Guardy and the Screamtail if you can get a Counter Catch or a Gust off. But you're only taking 3 prizes there. They come up with Clefairy and just cook. But they have to find Clefairy. Like, the thing is, Riley didn't find it last term. Granted, he's just taking a prize card, so he could have had an out there. You also don't know if Clefairy's prized or not. Okay, re-established in the dusk. An Iono. It's not a big Iono. And you're only helping Riley find a way to get that Clefairy out even sooner. What you've got there, you've got Dragapult as well, you've got Luminous, you've got Stretch, Puffin, Holucha. Your bench is full though, so nothing's happening there. At least for now. Oh. I'm in serious mode. Okay. Gonna go for another cheeky recon directive. I can't do that just after I said I'm in serious mode. Gone for a cheeky recon directive. Brother. Oh my god. Sleeve brand do I use? Dragon Shield. Okay, that's a jamming tower. Not really going to do much here. Obviously bounce that Artisan, but that Artisan's not really adding that much value either. Oh, if only that there was damage on that Curlier, right? Do you know what's funny? Yeah, Monkey Dory's not doing anything either. That Monkey Dory's just sitting there. You don't want to get an energy on that monkey, I think. It's just you're like so close to taking out both Guardian and Curlier, which really is like the answer, isn't it? But it's just not going to happen. Speaking of devil, there's the energy on monkey. All right. Doesn't go for... I'm sure Justin had some sort of gust there. But instead is going for a more strategic play here. Just taking out the Screen Tail, taking a 1 prize. Keeps Countercatcher off rightly, which is probably useful, but I don't know by how much. Obviously, Clefairy's going to come in. But the thing is, right... If Clefairy comes in and they just charge up Mew, and what you do is take out, like, Gardevoir and Curlier, then the Mew's still charged up with a Clefairy in play, which means you just kind of lose, right? So, at this point in time, this is... Can you take... Wait, how many prizes can he take this turn? Riley. So you could do KO, and then 60 anywhere. You could put 30 on Badoo. That's 30 somewhere else. Maybe on a Dracloak. And move 60... So you can take a 4-prize turn. So Riley can take a 4-prize turn this time. What? Is it GG? Wait, how? What? How? What? Wait, what? Chat, enlighten my soul, please. He can take Ultra Cloak off board? Oh, yeah, he can't attack afterwards. Oh, my lord. Do you know what I'm getting ready for, boys? Boys. Pause. I told you so. I said it. I called it. I said Guardy would win Worlds. Everyone said it wouldn't happen. Everyone's like, no, Guardy's not going to win. Grimmsnarl's about. Charizard's getting popular. It's not going to win Worlds. It ain't going to win Worlds. Ain't going to happen. Look at me now. Look at me now. Huh? Oh, I hate Guardian with a passion. Hey, huge congrats. Huge congrats to Raleigh. Yeah. They both played so well. I think that's a world's... Well, that's one of the world's finals of all time, for sure. After that attack, Justin couldn't do anything next turn. Riley had an easy 1-prize situation. Yeah. And he saw that, was like, yeah, I completely forgot you could just take up both Dracloak, can't you? Disgusting. Gardevoir EX might be a good card, I think. Me too. Maybe good card? Who knows? All right, boys. That is going to be it for today. I'm really glad I streamed that. That was good fun. I had a good time, man. And I had a really good time. Let's see if there's anyone we can send some love to, hey? Anyone that I know is live. Let's have a look, see, shall we? Anyone that I know? Not really. No. Okay, well. We shall leave it there. I don't think... I'm debating on uploading a video tonight, so there might be a video tonight or not. I can't tell yet. But either way, there'll be some content soon coming up with all of these interesting decks. I'm curious to see how some of them play. So I think I will. boys, girls, thanks for the love. I appreciate it so much. And here's to a new season where hopefully God of War doesn't dominate again. That's the hope.